Hey, it's Ross Payton with Roleplaying Public Radio. This is RPPR Actual Play. We're playing a relatively new RPG. It came out last year as part of the Pocket Quest game jam that Drive Thru RPG did. This is Camp Kingdom Come. It is a game of summer camp adventure and a biblical-ish apocalypse. All four of our players tonight are camp counselors here at a Camp Kingdom Come, and they're trying to keep as many of their feisty little camper kids alive until the end of the week, where their parents come and pick them up.
Or the end of the world.
Tomato. So it has an interesting rule system, and I wanted to try it out for a while since I read it, and so here we are. And so Chris, please introduce your counselor and tell a fun fact about at least one of your campers.
Absolutely. So my counselor's name is this is a shout out to my old RA, Dewey Bugersville. Bugersville. This is as you imagine, he's kind of just lead into it, so the kids just call him Booger, Counselor Booger.
Yeah.
So. And of course, keeping with his insufferable wackiness, his cabin name is the Gooey Ducks.
The Gooey Ducks. Oh yes, we have to have the cabin names. Each little team, each cabin of kids has their own little team spirit. You will be competing in some events to see which cabin is the best, which gets the most revelations. From above. So cool. Next up, we have Maddy.
It's me. I'll be playing Counselor Will Marsh, who doesn't really want to be here but needed a job. Mm-hmm. Their cabin name is the White Squirrels, because color in an animal is a good team.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Ready for the Legends of the Hidden Temple, right?
Yeah.
Silver snakes. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, there are no fun facts about the children. Will does not care.
Will is a misanthropist.
All right, Maddy, claim that one. You two have to come up with something else. Next up, we have A-Rod.
Hey, this is Aaron. I am playing Mitchell Parker. He is essentially a student teacher who is having to use this as part of his practicum, unfortunately, and he's not been able to get any other options available to him in the normal school, so he might be mildly bitter about that. Mm-hmm. But he is running Daedalus House.
Daedalus House.
Specifically because he is going into sciences and managed to recruit for his house all the champion middle school robotics kids. Yeah. But again, they're from every single different middle school, and they all hate each other.
Ooh, they all hate each other.
Not as much as the Leaping Salmon cabin, headed by Brett Stevens, whose name, as you might imagine, comes complete with a polo shirt and a high and tight. He will be an eventual member of the Illinois National Guard. Mm-hmm. And as far as fun facts, two of his campers, Payton and O'Caden, are twins.
Oh, nice. Well, let's hope they both make it.
Imagine being
or
the one called
die.
O'Caden. Like, oh, congrats, kid, your parent hates you.
Yeah.
Look, it was on the random list. I just went with it.
It's a very good random list of camper names.
It was such a good random list of camper names.
So it does have an optional rule for omens, but I'm going to sort of house rule that. Omens. So each of you have had an omen, a dream, a vision, or some intuition that this is the end times are coming. So we'll do the one for each day.
Nice.
So who wants to go first? So who has had an omen before camp even began of the impending apocalypse? This is just a bit of role playing. So
Mitchell will have his.
Oh yeah.
The initial omen. So
yeah, what kind of omen did Mitchell experience?
His particular one started out as just your regular end of term testing nightmares, which it's like it starts off with the general stuff. You're naked, you don't have the right thing, you're in the wrong class.
Oh sure.
But his pretty well starts shifting where the whiteboard, or in this case, the smartboard, starts drawing out ancient symbols in blood.
Oh, like
and it's not a digital blood. It actually seems to be gushing that as other students, instead of, screaming in terror, are going up with it, filling it up, and seeming to line up outside to fill this fountain that just reaches into the heavens. So, and he just hears a bunch of trumpets and screaming, and wakes up in a cold sweat, going, "Fuck! I did not want to remember church. I did not remember church at all."
And then you went to Camp Kingdom Come.
Yep.
It is owned by Mr. Vanderzelm, who makes a surprising amount of profit with this camp because, well, he pays very little, and there's a lot of brand loyalty from the parents, apparently. And up until this year, most kids come back every year, but this year is going to be a little different. There are a couple of main areas. Obviously, there are the cabins. Then there is the hole, a dilapidated shed in the nether regions of the campground, but it does have air conditioning. Campers in the hole don't participate in activities. Each morning meeting, campers in the hole are released. So if your campers may get caught doing something wrong, they may get punished and sent to the hole. He is, and Mr. Vanderzelm is your boss. So, again, I mentioned this is mostly a 2D6 game, rolling under or over depending on what type of test it is, based on your camper's value. We already drew cards based on the game setup stuff. If you get equipment, you draw from a deck, and I will tell you what it is. And then there's your campers maybe get revelations. So,
do they get rips or reps?
Yeah. They get
Never mind.
Oh yeah, sorry. Anyways, we begin the game with all of you being pulled in the main office, the front office for the camp with Mr. Vanderzelm. Each of you knows something about Mr. Vanderzelm. He is an old man. He is very crotchety. He is wearing one of those Teddy Roosevelt kind of like wide brimmed hats and riding pants and that kind of thing. Very, very eccentric. Let's see here. Dewey, what is one thing you know about Mr. Vanderzelm?
He actually chews tobacco, but he tries to keep it hidden because he believes that in some way he's still kind of a role model for the kids in the camp. So like he tries to be very surreptitious with his tobacco chewing.
Nice. Okay, yeah. So he's spitting into a can because he's with adults and quote unquote, and so he's spitting freely in a used can of Foster's beer. And let's see here. Will, what is one thing you know about Mr. Vanderzelm?
He only started this during the boom of summer camps, for easy money, and then he realized it was successful. And he never, his heart was never in it, but it was damn, I'm making money. I guess I have to keep this going.
Yeah. There is a cross behind him on the wall that keeps falling down, and it is right now just half. It is being held up by one nail, and it's seemingly about all of your maybe more focused on seeing if the cross is going to survive this meeting, or if it's going to fall down. He's not in it for he's in it for the money. Yeah, 100%. Mitchell.
That's unfortunately, he does not realize that most of us have gotten caught onto this, but because of paranoia or whatever, we've learned that there are at least 3 Colt 45s hidden around. That's his office in various little nooks that he has carved out, maybe dug out at some point. When we were looking for that's extra tone in the copier, Mitchell managed to knock one of the boards aside and said, "That's a loaded weapon. I'm not looking at that." And then realized, there's similar shapes in the boards that are out here, at least in 3 other spaces. So
I want one of them to be a hollowed out Bible. Yes.
Yeah.
I was really hoping you were just going to say Colt 45 and then not say weapon or gun or anything, so I could twist the knife and be like, no, it's actually the malt liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I thought you were going a little esoteric, Aaron.
Well,
why not both? Yeah.
But there are rumors that Billy D. Williams is buried somewhere on the property.
Yeah.
Which is surprising.
Yeah, he's alive. Yeah.
As far as
That's why they call it the Billy D. Williams Valley.
And sometimes at night you can still hear him scream, "Let me out!"
I can do other movies.
There will be time for scary stories to tell around the campfire. Brett, what is one thing you know about Mr. Vanderzelm?
He is an extensive collector of Shoney's memorabilia.
Nice, very good. Excellent.
He has. Yeah, the one thing that is actually dusted on a regular basis is a framed placard. The very first Shoney's menu that is framed is in mint condition. He loves that thing. He had to pay. He's talked drunkenly about how hard it was to track down the original owner and to convince him to sell.
Does he just have a collection along on the walls of each subsequent bear that you could get throughout the years? So.
Oh, that's in the basement though. Like that's the museum. You have to earn his trust to get a tour of that. But yeah, Mr. Anderson. I had hired another group of counselors. Unfortunately, they all came down with a bunch of painful boils from the camp uniforms. Now, we burned the uniforms, so we're not going to be having the baseball tournament this year, unfortunately. But which is really hard because we barely have enough kids to have two teams for a full game of baseball, so can't really have a tournament. Anyway. I'm so glad all four of you managed to come in here and each take one of the cabins and keep this camp running. We'll be doing, so the way this works is every day, we have our morning meeting, and as we are right now, then you have to get the kids to breakfast. And then have them, and after breakfast at 8 a.m., breakfast at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. is the morning meetup activity, and where you try and improve the campers. There's a lot of options, Bible study and team building things and whatnot. Whatever you do, don't go, just leave the kids on their own and go do something you're not supposed to be doing. Definitely don't do that. And then after that, there's lunch at noon. And then the big thing is the afternoon adventure activity. We have three main things. We have the lake, we have the woods, and you can go hiking up the mountain. And so I want every day, each of you to do one of those three activities. I want you to spread it out. I don't want all of you to go to the same one at the same time. Obviously, there's going to be some overlap, but, I don't want all of you to go hiking the same day. Definitely go to the lake if you're not sure where to go. The lake is our prime thing. It keeps the kids hooked. They love the lake. They love it. They yearn for it.
Big yearners, those kids.
Big yearners. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. See, Dewey here. Dewey gets it. 5
You're
o'clock.
called all the big earners, but
then 6 o'clock we have an evening entertainment. This first day is going to be capture the flag, and then we have the campfire at 8 o'clock. And then we have storytelling and camaraderie and singing and all that. 9 p.m. is lights out for the little shits. Our little campers. And if any of our campers are lost, you will have to phone the parents. So that will be when you have to do that. Do you have any ideas? Let's see. For Bible study, you definitely don't ditch. Don't do that. But there's Bible study. Some people, some of you, especially college educated type, must have fancy ideas for Bible study. But yeah, you may want to do things like encourage critical thinking, which is, I don't understand that. But yeah, all of you need to do a morning meetup activity for the kids. Get them all raring to go for the big day. So go off and meet your kids, and good luck. I'll be in here if you need me, but you better not need me.
Should I tell them that independent thought doomed the Donner Party then, or?
Well, that's a good one. I like that. Yeah. Independent thought is the parents don't like that in their kids. That's why they send them here. Anyway, want the kids to tucker them out. So Vander Zelm, kicks you out of his office, and the four of you are all heading out to your cabins, I guess. I mean, you could talk to each other. Do any of you know each other? Or you are all strangers to each other?
Oh, these three are definitely strange. Stranger. Yeah. No, I don't know any of them.
Okay. Brett is aloof, as I say. Yeah. Let's see here. Will, do you know either of them?
No, I don't know any of these people. It'd be very funny to be like, "Hey, you say you don't know him? No, man, we met last summer. We were both here." don't you remember? He just, ooh, spooky, just like fucking camps.
Booger and I are actually at the same school, so...
And your name was what again?
Mitchell.
Mitchell. I call them Mitchums.
Mitchums. Mitchums and the booger.
Mitchums and the bug.
Look.
Drive time mornings on.
Yeah.
We only did that to get through one rush week.
Yeah, and now we're going to get through a whole rush month, whole rush year, a whole rush apocalypse.
Why rush apocalypse?
I don't know. I just felt like saying it because I probably have information I shouldn't right now. Hey, let's go meet our kids.
No, they're playing the stadium later on this summer. Rush, the Rush Apocalypse.
Yeah.
So that's
everyone's favorite Rush cover
goodbye
band.
tour. Okay, so
Yes.
Wild Apocalypse.
Yeah, so that's the first thing all of you realize is that there is no oversight. Vander Zelm is not anywhere to be seen during the day. Like, he stays in the office, so...
Nice.
You have a power of life and death over these little kids.
Hell yeah.
These, so, yeah, but you have to do something for the morning meetup activity.
All right, I gather up my little guys, and I tell them, all right, we're going to go on a Jesus hunt. I mean, a snipe hunt.
Well, that's the afternoon activity. Like, you have to stay in camp because breakfast is going to be...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't leave the camp grounds until after lunch. Basically, you've already had breakfast, but you don't have time to go out and come back before lunch.
Okay, I find what I think is a particularly gnarly story in the Bible when we discuss it.
Okay. Yeah, you can actually do a Bible study. All right, so you can... which camper is really standing out?
It's absolutely Harlan, who is an ace.
Yeah.
An ace of hearts.
Okay. So each of the campers has an ability based on their suit, which I forgot to mention.
Oh.
Hearts, if they perish, roll a d6. On a 4, 5, or 6, draw a revelation, which you can apply to yourself or one of the other campers.
It requires their death.
Yeah.
All right.
Diamonds. If a diamond campers have a bonus to roll under and a penalty to roll over. Their pride makes them vulnerable to evil on the 6th day. So spades. Spade campers if they get a revelation, draw 2, choose 1, and shuffle the other one back into the deck. And then clubs. If a club camper perishes, roll 2d6. On a 7, the camper survives. So they have a slight chance of ignoring death, which is nice. So if you want to do a morning meetup activity, actually studying the Bible, go ahead and try to roll over. And if you succeed, you will draw a revelation. So aces,
what number?
Aces are treated as 11.
Oh, I have to beat 11. Try it.
Yep.
So I rolled an 8.
All right. Well, he's very good at it, but he doesn't really have a biblical insight into it. So he does not have a revelation from above. Will, what are you going to be doing?
I'm going to be finding a really long piece of rope that's used for tug-of-war competitions later in the week. I'm going to tie it around the thickest base of a tree that I can find, and I'm going to teach my campers the correct way to win tug-of-war, so we will beat the other little shits in this camp when it is time. Our campers will be the best at sporting activities, and it's gonna happen, especially now there's no fucking baseball competition, the only thing I was looking forward to. And I'm gonna tell them that God likes persistence or something.
Okay. All right. So you're all right. That's also you could choose to do the same sort of mechanic that Booger here did. Or if you're really aggressive, you encourage the critical thinking. There's different rules for that.
Yeah, real aggressive. Like
real aggressive.
I am just like yelling at these kids, like, no, better fall, dig your heels in. I want to see this tree fall. It's like they're tiny. It's a giant
All right.
tree. It's not going to happen.
Choose a camper and then try to roll over.
So this is what, 2D?
2d6.
Yeah, alright.
So it'd be easier with a low value.
Hell yeah. Let's go with Quincy.
Quincy, all right?
Yup.
Try and roll.
Alright, he is a 6.
I love a good Quincy.
That is a 3. Quincy is terrible at this. He says his hands hurt, he's got rope burn, he's starting to cry a little.
Yeah.
My yelling at him to, like, stand up and do it again isn't making him better.
Yep. Oddly enough, yeah, Quincy does not rise to the challenge.
Yeah, weird.
So, yeah. So, Mitchell. Mitchum's.
We are doing a ground maze challenge, but to make it more interesting and to teach the kids reliance on, cooperation with themselves and other senses, I've stolen a couple of the drunk goggles that they keep in that's like in the supply closet when they are doing.
Oh, they don't let you in the supply closet.
So
you could try and break into the supply closet.
Okay, so I'm trying to break in to get the drunk goggles that the AA. That's like.
All right, which camper are you taking with you?
Let's see. We're gonna go with Phyllis. So.
All right, try and roll under. As Phyllis tries to. Oh, I watched the lockpicking lawyer. I can handle this lock.
This is why this is why you're in our house, Phyllis.
Mm-hmm.
You're actually. That's like we're giving you good stuff. Do you have a covert instruments right now? We're gonna completely.
I have a rock.
Roll under 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. 3.
All right, you get to draw 3 equipment cards. So.
Okay.
All right, I'll just draw for you because it's faster this way.
Yeah,
all right, so you get 3 things, and there's a limited amount of equipment. So yeah.
To break and enter, you play ditch first. I wanna see if his camper dies.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
So what has to happen?
Let's see here.
There are specific activities that trigger specific events.
Oh yeah, play the ditch encounter first. All right, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. So first, you will get the things, but choose a camper and roll 1d6.
It's Phyllis.
Choose a camper.
Yeah.
So
All right.
you have to choose the one that we utilize. Okay. So 1d6.
Well, no, this is another camper. This is because
Sorry, I didn't know.
Phyllis
use
is
my
with him.
dash.
It doesn't make sense. This is what happens to one of the campers that.
Oh,
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so choose another camper.
All right, we're gonna go with Todd.
All right.
4.
4. On a 4 or higher, that camper can roll over to draw a revelation. Yeah.
Okay.
So try and roll over with Todd.
Roll over 4 with Todd.
Yeah. Well, no. What's Todd's value?
Todd's value is 4.
All right. So yeah, try and roll 5 or higher on the 2d6. 2d6.
Oh, 2d6. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I don't get it, is he dying?
No, if you rolled a 3 or less, that they would be.
Yeah, I got over 4. I got over 4. I have a 6. So.
All right, so you get a revelation. So you're just getting all kinds of things.
Drunk goggles and revelations.
I should have tried to steal something. Damn.
Don't worry, there'll be more days. Let's see. So this is the King of Diamonds. Found yourself. Gain a bonus to roll over. So you get a bonus anytime Todd tries to roll over.
Okay, so I have a bonus anytime he tries to roll over.
Yeah, which means you roll 3d6 and you pick the best 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, your equipment. Let's see here. You have the 9 and 8 of diamonds, which is a friendship bracelet and a cross. Both of them can give you a one-time bonus on a roll, which means again you roll that. And then when it makes sense, and then you have a 4 of hearts, which is a favorite song. So it is. Oh, it's one of those stupid little MP3 players that only plays like one song.
In a really bad format. No, it's like, like the rock discs or mini discs, they only play like a 24 kilobit.
So that one will prevent you from losing a revelation. So,
okay, so the song prevents me from losing a revelation.
All right. And then finally, Brett.
The Daedalus house camp was so excited about what they were doing that they didn't clean up their cabin properly this morning for inspection. So the Leaping Salmon cabin is going to help them clean up their cabin, by which I mean we are pranking them.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are,
All right.
putting like rubber bugs in the
Please die in the
bedrolls. And,
all right. Pick 3 campers and try to roll under at least 2 of them.
That's going to be Payton, Lucky, and O'Caden.
Yay!
All right.
We should have named our campers after RPPR people.
Man.
Anyone you haven't named hasn't like spoken their name aloud. You can change your name. Yeah.
Here's for O'Caden.
Phyllis is locked in. Phyllis is definitely here. Yeah, so go ahead and roll.
He's an 11. I got a 7.
All right, so that's 1.
Yep. Lucky is a 7. I got a 7.
Wow.
Okay.
And Payton is 9, and I got a 9.
Okay.
Which way do ties go?
How are you doing this?
I don't know.
You can't call it talented.
That is a good question. Let's see here. Is equal or low? Roll under is equal or lower?
Oh, so I got all three then.
Yeah. They fail if it's over. Is higher. Let's see here. Would they succeed if the roll over has to exceed. Yeah. So
roll under gets the ties.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
So now they each try to roll over. Cool. Here's O'Caden, who probably will not. He does not. Here's Lucky,
Not so lucky.
who doesn't. And here's Payton, who also does not. All right, but we pranked their cabin, so it's a good day.
What type of prank is it? Did you TP them or?
No, it's like, rubber bugs in the sleeping bags. Let's see.
Stink bomb in the toilet. Okay, yeah, classic.
The sort of stuff I have to hand is,
All right. So yeah, after by the way, what's lunch for the first day? Is it
Salisbury steak.
Salisbury steak.
With very dubious green beans that have been sitting in what was the guy's name again, Mr.
Yeah, which army surplus is this from?
Korea.
Korea, okay,
Korean.
South Korean,
Korean.
Salisbury steak.
South Korean Salisbury steak.
Yeah, they can't buy from North Korea no more. The UN stepped in on that. So the adventure afternoon activities. You have to get out of the main areas and have to go to the lake, the woods, or the mountain for hiking. So each one has a thing, and you can collaborate and sort of come up with you have to do something different every day. Now, obviously, since there's 3 locations and 4 of you. At least two of you are going to go to the same place. And Vanderzelm has made it clear that he prefers the lake, in case if you're not sure where to go. But yeah, just come up with an idea of what you're going to have the little kids do. Swimming lessons, canoeing, hiking up the mountain to see birds, doing woodcraft in the woods, learning how to set fires. Maybe not that. That's probably a little, tying knots. I don't know. Yeah, it's summer Bible camp.
Will is going to take his campers down to the lake, and there is a little wooden U-shape kind of thing, with log on the top that has a ladder up the side, so kids can get up and they can either stand or sit on the logs. So he has gotten pillows. For, filled with a pillowcase filled with beach balls, so you've got this thing you can hit each other with. You're all right, 2 kids either end. You both got one of these pillowcases with a ball in it. Hit the other kid into the water. We aren't doing swimming lessons. It's their fault if they get in the water and they don't. Like a little beach ball.
Okay,
the bouncy.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. All right. So you're all having good fun on the lake. We'll get everybody's thing in before I start explaining the mechanics. Booger.
Since Will is at the lake already, am I obliged to choose another option?
No, you don't have to. You at least 2 of you will be at the same place because there's only 3 locations. So yeah.
Okay. My dude, Dewey Bugersville, had surreptitiously enlisted the children to help him fight good skipping rocks.
Good skipping rocks.
Yeah, I got them ankle deep in the shallows, being look for the shape and. The sharp edges are very cool. Think of it like a ninja star, but for not killing people, we don't do that.
All right. How are you tying it into anything even vaguely biblical?
I explained to them that rocks are able to skip because Jesus is making it happen, and Jesus is everywhere, especially under a rock that's going around centrifugal force.
Well, this is way more exciting than church. They never mentioned anything like this.
See, this is the problem. Jesus is a Sentai hero, and we just we were like, oh, he died on the cross, gooey blood. No, come on, we can have fun with this stuff. Let's do it, kids. Give me some skipping rocks.
All right. So, there's the Brett. There's the mountain and the woods.
We're going to the woods to practice squad tactics.
Squad tactics.
Nice.
All right.
We're going to talk about Gideon and how he defeated a larger army with just 300 troops.
Oh,
so we're
the kids are
about blowing trumpets and smashing pots.
Oh, yeah, that's very good. And then
I guess we'll be hiking up into Dale's house. Will be hiking up to the mountains, particularly to find. Actually, good pieces of wood to create a miniature catapult because we're going on with physics lessons here as we go on. So this will be material. That's like material sciences.
Material sciences.
Yours is the Looney Tunes cabin, man.
All right.
Exactly. They're gonna fling themselves to heaven. Is what they're gonna do.
Reach heaven through physics.
Exactly.
All right, so we'll just sort of introduce this. What you all find out pretty quickly, well, as you're going on, skipping rocks, and kids are not watching kids knock each other into the lake with, a pillowcase and a ball, that they start yelling at both of you about, like, seeing something move around under the water. And it looks like a log at first, and then it starts moving faster. So the way this works is roll 1d6 for each camper. On a 1, then something fun happens to the camper.
Nice.
And we'll see what it is. But yeah, so each of you have to roll a d6 for each camper. So you can roll multiple dice and just...
Oh, yeah? All right.
Yeah. And we're just looking for 1s.
Oh, we're just looking.
Actually, I'll do it individually because I don't know what dice would be what. All right, Zaxton, 6, he's fine. Quincy, 5, he's fine. Hermione, 6, she's fine. I'm wasting all my good rolls, Ross.
Yeah.
Well, Cersei gets a 2. I don't know. Vesper gets a 6, and Hunter gets a 4.
All right. So on your first day, you're all fine. None of you rolled a 1, so yeah,
Yeah.
whatever's in the lake is not hungry yet. So
All right, kids, don't worry about it. It's probably just a crocodile or something. I wanted you to hit the kids off the pole. Come on, we're gonna verse these guys now. Oh, stop skipping your rocks. Do you want to have a competition? Let's go.
I know what's in the lake. It's the Holy Ghost.
Yeah.
Anything you got down there, he's holy. It's full of holes.
Womp womp.
All right. So let's see here, Brett. You're in the woods and practicing squad tactics. And who is your highest value camper?
Okay, then.
Okay, are they? They're not tied with anybody.
No.
Okay, all right. They need to roll under.
All right. They do. 5 versus 11.
All right. So, yeah, something mysterious is going on, and Caden for a bit. Everyone lose sight of Caden, but Caden reappears a moment later. What does Caden tell you? What happened to them?
Their name is actually O'Caden.
Caden, yeah.
Yeah. O'Caden, my Caden.
Yeah.
Boo.
And then I saw a star descending from the heavens, and lo, it crashed into the lake, and the lake became bitter.
Okay. Yeah, and
we all had to go drink from it.
yeah.
Alkaline
Very good.
asteroid.
And it tasted like this green bottle my dad keeps in his study.
It's true. So there is a mystery going on in the woods now. The kids are talking about seeing weird stars falling from Earth into the woods or near the woods or into the lake. But there's something going on. So you've gained 1 piece of evidence. And let's see.
Became Lake Malort.
Yeah.
Also that, yes.
So once you get 2 pieces of evidence, you can try to solve the mystery.
I mean, it wouldn't be a Ross.
But that's a
Montrose
roll.
without it, so.
And then finally, you're up in the mountain, right? Yeah. So
No, get elm. Elm. The oak's disease. Can you not see the spots?
Okay. All right. Unfortunately, as you're going through, about midway through the hike, what are you lecturing on at this point, or what is the experiment being conducted?
Oh, specifically tensile. Density of different particular logs as we're rolling them down the hills, down the mountain onto another outcropping to make sure that they are stable enough to use as catapult material. So
Okay. So who's your lowest value camper?
that's gonna be Todd.
Todd. is the first to see and is closest to the bear that comes out of the woods. It is a very hungry-looking bear, perhaps.
That bald head.
Yeah, no, perhaps he thinks the kids have been insulting bald heads. And so, yeah, it's a thing in the Bible.
I know. I'm actually aware of that one.
Okay.
So,
You said he, so it wouldn't be that.
Oh,
Because
you're
those
right.
were she-bears.
You're right. It was
that's true,
kid
yeah.
can't not gender the bear correctly. Yeah. Anyways,
You gotta look under the tail. Just go
Todd-
flip it up. I'm sure it'll
oh
be
yeah,
fine.
maybe Todd's going to do that. So Todd needs to roll under. Or
Todd is sexing the bear.
Yeah. This is 2d6.
2d6.
Yeah.
Todd. Good night, Todd.
Yeah.
Animal husbandry. is
Flight
nothing
of
you
high
can't learn.
fives sing thee to thy rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
I did roll a 1, so he had a chance.
How do we lose Todd?
I'm gonna say no. This bear's not hungry right now, but it is a massive bear, and Todd is at best what were the ages of the children? Right
I said
now?
like 9 to 13.
9 to 13. So Todd is a 10-year-old who's just got sat on by a bear.
Okay, yeah, that's the end of Todd. So you all come back, minus one camper. Pretty good first day. And
How is killing one kid a pretty good first day?
well, you haven't seen what's coming.
Good
The
God.
kid was crushed by a bear. The bear sat on him? That's how you kill him?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, that's a Todd ending right there.
It's
So,
very Todd.
sorry for any Todds who are listening.
All right. So we're playing Capture the Flag for the first evening activity as you all come back. Yeah.
How are my kids handling this?
I don't know. How are they? You said they didn't like each other.
They didn't, but they still have empathy, I hope, right now. going
They're
like,
kids.
Man,
They-
the school spelling bee is going to be so much easier now Todd's dead.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mock them for showing empathy for even a second. Do that.
At least, their cabin is nice and homely and hasn't been pranked, so they can grieve in peace later tonight.
I mean, half of them are middle schoolers, I guess, so yeah.
Let's see here. All right. So, Capture the Flag. You'll be two teams, or you'll be, two cabins versus two cabins. So Vanderzelm doesn't really care how the teams are divided. So, Brett, do you want to pick one other cabin to go with, or do you want to let the fates decide?
Sure, I'm feeling a particular camaraderie toward the white squirrels. The squirrel. And the
Hell
sand.
yeah, not the nerd team. We're gonna
Yep.
fucking win.
Yep.
All right. So, so we have the red squad versus the blue squad. Yeah, classic Capture the Flag. So each nominate one person from one counselor from each side to give a rousing speech to the kids to motivate them. So, Booger, do you want to do that, or do you want to let Mitchum do it?
Oh, let's see here. All right. I'll do it on odds, and even I'm going to pass it to Mitchum's.
Okay.
Odds, I'm doing it. Okay. All right. Okay, so I get the teams together, and let's see here. I kind of just rub my hands, and obviously I'm kind of nervous because I'm trying to figure out something on the spot. and I said, okay. So here's the thing. I've played like a ton of Unreal Tournament, and like, you know what that is? That's a video game for grandmas and grandpas. I played a ton of Unreal Tournament, Facing World, CTF, so good. Anyways, the tactic on that was to go hide behind the tower and just kind of wait there for like 5-10 minutes. Everyone's just so involved with the game they don't realize you're back there. And then you go in and get the flag. So our big strategy is that we're going to go out by the highway. Let's listen to some cars going by. We'll try to guess what they are. And then, when they're like, where's the other team? We're going to fucking get their flag, and they're going to be like, Hornswoggled Shanghai.
All right. So, let's see here. Will, do you want to give the rousing speech for your side?
Sure, yeah. Well, all right, now I need you guys to be scrappy, to be fast. Remember, fling dirt in their faces. If they can't see you, they can't tag you out. Now I want you guys to focus on nothing but the flag, and you guys to tackle anyone who gets near them. We want broken bones. We want bodies on the ground. Like, just full on murder them. And all the kids
yeah.
like, yeah! Yeah.
All right, so very good. Each of you nominate, pick one camper. I'm changing the rules a little bit for capture the flag because there's a little more. One camper who is going to be your MVP for your cabin, and you're all trying to roll under. And let me know what your margin of success is if both of you succeed. So, like, if one side has 2 successes, they win, and the other side has, pick one camper.
Okay.
And roll under. Yeah. So
All right,
your
slightly
highest
higher.
value one, yeah.
All right, I rolled under 9 under 11.
Okay. And yeah.
I'm going to go.
Yeah,
with,
everyone's participating.
I'll go with Connor.
Okay.
So, 4 under 14. So
Okay.
How'd you get a 14?
Yeah, how'd
That's
you
a
Oh,
five.
that's an ace.
No,
No.
this is 11.
Ace 11. Oh, sorry. Okay, then I'm still under. So,
All right, so you still succeed though, right?
yeah.
All right, and what'd you
Poker
what,
with you must be fun.
your margin of success was 2. What's your
Yes,
margin of
it's
success?
funny, so.
Aaron,
Sorry. Like I said, 11. So
what'd you roll?
7.
I have 7. So
So 4.
Four.
All right, so
Four.
your margin of success is 6. All right. So Brett,
Okay, then.
yeah. All right, okay.
4 for a margin of success of 7.
Okay.
What's Zaxton? He rolls a 2, so that's a margin of 7.
Yeah, that's pretty
My
good.
time.
So you win. Your motivational speech seems to have had the effect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we had kids just tackling and like throwing dirt at people and like putting like shirts over heads and pinning kids to the ground as like these guys ran past. Like,
All right, so each of you can get 1 revelation
Hey.
on your MVP. So let me go back for the winning team. Let's see. Go back to Brett. You get the Queen of Spades. Learned to listen. Gain a bonus. The counselor applies this revelation to a new camper each day at breakfast. So
Okay.
yeah. So every day we at breakfast, just pick a camper to have a bonus on the roll.
right.
cool.
And let's see here. You have the Queen of Clubs, Holy Water. Gain a bonus to roll under on the lake.
Great.
For anything. For all of your campers actually, but
No.
it's more limited because it only applies at the lake to roll under.
Yep.
So let's see here. After that, we have the campfire. And you'll have the, of course, somebody will have to make phone home. Just a little bit. Let's see here. Let's see. Who wants to lead campfire session for tonight? I could give you a story prompt. Actually, I just will. Let's see here. A atheist camper had to deal with a killer loose from an asylum and escape from them. And it is but it's a mystery what happened to the camper. So, who wants to take that story prompt? A atheist camper dealing with a killer loose from the asylum, having to escape, but then the killer was never found. You can just narrate one line from it, if you
Okay,
want.
so my guy jumps in there. Okay, so we're all here because we know Jesus #1 is actually real, right? Okay. Well, you got to know, there's going to be people out there who tell you that, Jesus ain't real, that love ain't real. And what you got to know is that what I'm about to tell you is actually super true, so shut up and listen. Okay. So, we used to have, a priest that would come by here at the camp. He was Father McGillicuddy. We both announced it. Mulhaney Cuddy. Father McGillicuddy. And he got so into Jesus, they started having visions, and he wouldn't shut up about them, and it was just, kind of scaring people because he got violent. Anyways, they shit the mistake.
Tried to baptize a dog. We're going to talk about that.
But check this out. So, we also had, this real butthead kid one year who's, an atheist, and just, he kept using numbers and math and stuff, and he kind of made me red in the face, too. I don't like having my face challenged. Who would? So, anyways, he was so not into God that Father McGillicuddy escaped the asylum. He could sense the putrid aura of this non-believer. And through the tumult, across thunderstorms, the savage, bestial form of Father McGillicuddy hunted down this puke kid who is ruining our vibe. We're trying to die and go see God, and he's over here well, really, it doesn't make sense, any of it, and it's I know, but we want to believe. So, anyways, the monstrous form of McGillicuddy grabs his kid from the cabin in the middle of the night, and we never saw him again. Never saw him again. And then that's when we learned that we could use Father McGillicuddy as a tool to remind you what happens.
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that part.
Oh, Phyllis nods. Yeah,
I heard that Father McGillicuddy went off to Todd in the woods today, and that's why he's not here right now.
Listen to Will.
So meanwhile, Mitchell, you're on the phone.
Drinking. So.
Yeah, who wants to play Mary Ann, the parent? Here, I'll play the first time. Mary Ann is holier than thou and is going to, you'll experience catastrophic sadness. So yeah, you have to break the news. Hello, I'm Mary Ann, Todd's mother. I love him breathing so much. Is he breathing well at
He
camp?
does it so well through his mouth.
I love how uncompressed he is.
Favorite quality.
Well,
the fact he lives.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but we're going to have to basically inform you that there has been an accident, and we will be sending him home, but he did not survive due to extreme bear flattening, so...
Oh, no. Well, as you know, you're very sad, but God has a plan. And from now on, whenever a camper dies, all of you have to say God has a plan. The last one to say it gets a penalty on their next roll. So,
Damn.
God has a plan.
God has a plan,
in
eh?
the middle of the table, we all slap for it.
Yeah. So, that's the end of the first day.
And there was morning and there was evening. First day.
The first day, second day. The lake has turned red as you look up through the sun. At sunrise, you get up to get ready, and you can see the lake has turned red.
Nice.
It's just an algae bloom.
It's just bug juice.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, bug juice. Let's
It's
go.
just bug juice. Yeah. The evening entertainment is going to be.
Kids peed in the lake. So.
It is going to be tug of war. But the. Let's see here. The chance of lake increase. Yeah. So morning meetup. You have breakfast. It's biscuits and gravy. It's very chunky gravy. And it's American biscuits, unfortunately. So savory.
Like cookies and gravy would have been better.
That's true. So yeah, what are y'all doing for your morning activity? You can do Bible study, try and get your campers revelations. You could try and ditch and steal some equipment from the supply shed.
I'm gonna put on in the little roll out wheelie TV thing into the mess hall. I'm gonna put on Finding Nemo, but it's been overdubbed to make it religious themed.
Oh yeah.
And instead of finding the child, they're trying to find God.
Oh yeah, they love that version. There's a whole company that hacks up these movies to do that.
God still goes to the dim sum.
Yeah. Nominate a kid to roll over.
Rolling over. We'll go with Hunter because he's terrible.
Okay. Yeah, Hunter is terrible. We can all...
Hunter.
Yeah. All right. He had a 3, but I rolled a 4. Nice.
So you rolled over.
Yeah.
Okay. King of Hearts is met. He met his people. You may take an injury to cancel a penalty of another camper.
I have no penalties.
Can we take one to bring one back to life?
Not yet, but there are.
All right, is that use it now, or is it a hold?
Whenever.
All right,
Yeah.
so I can cancel something. What was it called?
You may take an injury to cancel a penalty of another camper.
Cool.
So anytime they would take a penalty on a roll, you could just you'd bleed for them, essentially.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just imagine there's some kid starfish against the massive ass of some bear wandering around the woods out there. No one bothered to go peel him off. He could be fine. Nope, the bear has him.
Honestly, let him race him.
No one wanted to deal with the bear. Yeah. Let's see. Who else knows what they want to do? Brett?
So since we talked about Gideon yesterday, today we're going to talk about Joshua and the Battle of Jericho. So we're going to spend the day marching.
Oh, okay. Well, this is the morning activity. Remember this?
It's part of Bible study.
Okay, Bible study. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Who do you want to nominate for that?
It's going to be Angus.
Okay, Angus, roll over.
Okay. By the way, he is carrying the Queen of Spades boon. So he rolls at a bonus. Yeah. Which means he gets a 10, which means he hits it.
All right. Let's see.
Because he is 7.
Yes. So let's see here. King of Spades. Learn to love. This camper may perish to save another camper from perishing.
Huh.
All right. Let's see. Who hasn't gone yet?
So since we need to again process what we managed to roll down the mountain yesterday, I'm going to be doing an impromptu woodworking course to at least get these into rough 2x4s. So
this is the morning stuff. This is before you go out into the woods or anything.
Oh no, that's what I'm doing. Just we're doing on camp when we have access to this.
Okay.
So, yeah. So that's where we're just like sawing 2x4s and measuring things, guys. So
Okay.
Yeah. What's a cubit?
This is encouraging critical thinking more than anything else. Go ahead and roll over.
Roll over.
Yeah. Pick a camper.
All right. So hi Abigail. I'm gonna hope that you will be good for low.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, that's it. Abigail's a 5. I got a 7.
All right. So Abigail does get a revelation.
Okay.
The Queen of Hearts. She fell in love, combined 2 campers for 11 or less total value.
Damn.
They roll under and roll over as 1. If one perish, both perish.
Damn.
So I have to roll under 11 on.
You combine the 2 values, so you made 1 mega camper.
Okay.
But they, if one dies, the other dies. And who is which camper was it?
It was Abigail.
And who is she? Who did she fall in love with?
She fell in love with Phyllis. So.
All right, so Abigail and Phyllis are staring at each other, and their hands brush against each other, and that's when Mr. Vandershelm appears out of nowhere and sends them both to the hole for inappropriate looking at each other. You can't. No, learning carpentry is against the rules. Here.
Only Jesus can do that.
That's exactly it. Only Jesus can do that. Not kids.
Didn't you ever hear what Christ has brought together? Let no man put asunder.
That's true. Is that everybody's morning activities? Sorry. Yeah.
Can we do something like morning calisthenics or something?
You can just hang out. Let's see here. Yeah, you can. Well, you can ditch the kids. You could.
Let's go ahead. I'm
you could prank another cabbie. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
You want to break into the closet because I want to teach spear fishing.
Okay, so you're gonna go get some equipment.
Yeah.
All right. So first you have to ditch. Choose a camper. Roll 1d6.
Okay. Let's see. Sunny. I rolled a 1.
Uh-oh.
3 or lower, they must now roll under or perish. No, you get to roll 2 again. Yeah, it's rolling under is always 2d6.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
No. Exactly 7.
God has a
God has a plan.
God has a plan. So you get a penalty. Roll d6 to determine cause of death.
That's 5.
5 was raptured.
They just gone.
That's what your kids tell you when you come back. Mark them off. They're raptured.
They were lifted like the Lorax.
Yeah. But you took another kid with you.
Jesus is Lorax.
You took another kid to help you break into the equipment shed. So who is that?
That was Sonny who just died.
But you get another kid for the break.
Okay. So I grabbed Junior by the shoulder. I'm like, all right, look, Sonny was a piece of shit.
All right, roll under. If you do, you get to draw equipment. It's always 2d6 for rolling under. Yeah.
No, that's a 9 over 6.
Well, just for real, both of them. You roll.
Okay. That's a 7 over 6.
Is that a? Oh, that's not rolling under.
Yeah.
All right. He's unable to pick the lock. So yeah, he does not. Sonny died for nothing. All
right.
But Sonny's in a better place, presumably.
Unlike Jesus, who died for our sins.
So Sonny came home. So.
Yeah. Let's see.
God has a plan.
God has a plan. All right. All right. Yeah. Who's going to the lake now? First, actually, what's for lunch after this morning activity? And one kid going missing.
Beef tips.
Beef tips. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Great, I got that reaction from Bill.
You're all
He
just
just
saying
stares
words
at
I've never heard before.
Look, I work in a hospital. They feed these people so much shit.
all right. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I guess you didn't say steak tips. You just said beef tips.
Yeah.
It didn't say
Didn't
the
say
tips
what part
of
of
what.
the beef.
Yeah.
He's saying he died for the beef. So.
These people can't afford steak.
Right.
All right. Yeah, so you have that. You have a rounding counselors. You're all eating beef tips and bread to soak up the grease. of the
Will
beef.
is just eating bread because he is a vegetarian.
Okay. You're eating a lot of bread this week.
Yeah.
It's full of funly goodness.
Yeah, the green beans are soaked in bacon.
No, they're not. They wouldn't pay for the bacon for that.
Well, I didn't say how old the bacon
No,
grease
fat
was.
back.
Yeah, fatback. Sorry, yeah, they're soaked in fat of some kind. Yeah. What do you want to do for your afternoon activity? There's the lake, the woods, the mountain. You can make up what you want.
Let's see here. Well, I'm a little downcast that I didn't get these spears to teach these guys spear fishing, so I resolved that we're going to go into the woods and we're going to sharpen some sticks with which we can go spear fishing.
All right, I'm going to the woods. Yeah. So Will.
Will's going to take the kids up into the mountains to use the zip line up there.
Oh, they have a great zip line.
They have a really good zip line.
It's very tall.
Very well maintained as well.
Yeah, it was made by some guy they found on a message board.
Yeah.
It's extremely tall.
Yeah.
Some would say unsafe.
No, they're cowards.
They are cowards.
See, just, if you have faith in God, you'll live.
It's true.
Just don't let go.
This is like being raptured a little bit. You'll be flying through the air.
Yeah.
Just horizontally, not vertically.
Yeah, it's like
great.
It's like 10% of a rapture.
The zip line wouldn't be here if it wasn't really safe.
Yeah, it's true.
Just let God catch you.
Mitchum's.
I'm going to take the kids over to the lake to go through canoe racing. So specifically to build up their strength because they need to be able to pull back on the ropes on the catapult when it's time.
Yeah. Now this is canoe racing. Yeah.
But I do bind them together, so they have to actually keep them.
Brett, where are you going?
Well, we had a good morning marching in formation around the campground, so we're going to take it up into the mountain for a hike.
All right. So first off, we'll do the canoe thing first. Roll d6 for each camper. On a 1 or a 2, let me know.
All right. Let's see.
I see how this works. Oh no. Oh no.
Connor's fine.
Okay.
Abigail. Abigail's fine.
Mhm.
Phyllis.
Uh-oh.
Phyllis is not fine.
Okay.
God has a plan.
No, but they're not dead yet. We get to find out what happens.
Do that to me.
Something happens to Phyllis. We'll find out what that is.
All right.
Actually, we'll
Two
just go ahead and
fuckers
roll,
out.
and we'll find out what happens. Let's see here. Phyllis needs to roll under or perish.
Okay, so roll under
Oh, with a penalty.
with a penalty.
So that's roll.
3d6 and pick the
Take the
worst
worst.
two.
So you-
because I do have
yeah.
Although I have my friendship bracelet though, because that negated.
Yeah, you can discard. Yeah, give her your friendship bracelet, and I would discard it.
Okay, so I'll just roll the 2 then.
Yeah,
and
you
since
you need to roll under.
okay, and since they're in love with Abigail, can I do the? Can I combine their numbers for the?
It's always
roll?
combined because they are in love.
It's always combined for the.
Oh no!
You now have one camper that is Abigail / Phyllis. Oh wait, but they're in the hole.
Yeah, they're in the hole. You didn't have to roll. For
Oh,
that.
I'm sorry. My apologies. I forgot
Okay,
they
well,
were
so
in
it's the
hole,
next camper
yeah,
over.
Holton. So
All right, so Holton's in danger.
okay,
So you can still use the friendship bracelet, but Holton needs to roll under.
okay, so I'll negate that. So and I'll just roll the 2 then.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Okay.
What's Holton's score?
6.
Okay.
See what happens. So,
You need a 5 or less.
God has a plan. God
All
has
right.
a plan.
Got it.
Good plan.
So they rolled under, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so they're fine.
Yeah.
All right. Any other? Okay, roll.
One more, so.
Yeah, one more.
All right.
I'm going to be bolting awake in the middle of the night saying God has a plan.
Anne's in trouble.
All right, let's find out what happens to Anne.
I feel like God has a plan for them.
Yeah, must roll under. Just regular roll.
Regular roll under. Okay, cool.
That's a 10. You'll be fine.
Oh, question on that. I forgot.
Yeah.
With a favorite song to keep the revelation, would that just be one on any kid that I can
Yeah, if any of them die with their revelation, like
with the revelation?
yeah.
Oh, you just keep them
Yeah,
transferred.
yeah.
Okay.
Normally, if they had a revelation, they die. You lose the revelation.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
God has a plan.
You're really good.
4 on that, so
Okay.
Anne is okay.
All right, so yeah, there is a tentacled lake monster that grabs at several of your kids, but they're pretty good at canoeing, it turns out.
Yay!
Remember, Cthulhu is only trying to harden you. Harden you.
They talk about something about the beaver with 10,000 hungry eyes that Mr. Vanderzel made a deal with for power and a free Netflix account, something like sharing a Netflix account with the devil. Something, yeah, they're kids. Who cares? All right.
Unholy password sharing.
Yeah, unholy password sharing. Let's see. So we have 2 people in the mountain. Yeah. All right. All of you. Let's see here. Roll d6 for each of your campers. On a 1 or a 2, let me know.
My first 2 campers got a 1.
I
Yep.
thought you were in the woods.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just a mountain. Yeah.
Hermione's in trouble. And so is Hunter.
All right, Hermione. Must roll under with a penalty or take an injury.
I do.
All right, Hermione's value is lowered by 1, so that's Or so you failed the roll?
No, I made it. I rolled under.
Okay, with a penalty?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then they're fine.
Like, penalty with that, it'd be like you take the highest one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still made.
All right.
It was an 8, like, not hard
Yeah.
to... I have to roll under for the other guy?
Oh, yeah, let me roll. Each camper must roll under or take an injury.
I feel like Hunter's just gonna get injured. He is a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a 9.
Yeah, the water, all the water you have brought has inexplicably become red, coppery tasting, and undrinkable. Each of your campers, starts puking it up and having a bad value. So if any of them got injured, they were sickened by the water that turned red and bad.
This is just Mountain Dew Code Red.
Yeah, yeah, expired. Code
So-
red.
What does that mean for the Hunter? Like,
Their value goes down by 1.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean there's
But you have to do it for each camper.
It was just him.
Well, he triggered an event that affects all campers.
Oh, so I have to roll again, or what?
Each camper has to roll under.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Add a penalty?
Just normal.
Okay. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Oh, not Vespa. Yeah, tummy ache.
Yep. Poor Vesper. All right.
So that means their value's down by 1?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Yep.
So Payton and Lucky both rolled 1s.
Okay. You get to choose a camper of your choice must roll under or perish.
Damn.
God has a plan.
Bad land.
I haven't rolled yet.
Payback's a bitch, isn't it?
Yes, I am somehow sad that you said words about my squad of campers.
Yeah.
My imaginary children,
Oh,
how dare
no.
you?
Come up with better insults, my dude.
Yeah.
They're putting us on edge by jumping the gun, so
I know. It's fun.
that's what I'm saying, the payback.
Angus.
God has a plan.
So that'll be 6, which is under.
Okay. Yeah. They survive.
Okay.
A plague of frogs. Well, it's just the one frog, but he's very large.
No. Cool.
Jumps on Angus, but Angus dodges out of the way.
That frog of war will get you every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Any other campers get a
Yeah,
1 or 2?
Lucky got a 1.
Just have to get past the plague of
You
frogs.
dodge roll behind the frog and backstab him.
Let's see here. Unfortunately, there is this arsonist who lives on the mountain. He is a chronic fire starter. And which kid was this?
Lucky.
Lucky. I curse you, Lucky. I curse you. You shall die for your transgression. And Lucky's, I just put out his fire. I poured my water, which I couldn't drink anyway, on the little fire he'd started. So Lucky's going to perish before morning.
God has a plan?
God has a plan.
God has a plan.
Plan has a god.
That's Chris again.
All right. All right. So The afternoon activities come to an end as all your surviving campers make it back.
Nice.
And you have dinner. What is dinner? We'll say it's industrial hot dogs, which are
In Aspic.
Yeah, in Aspen. Yeah. And then there's tug of war. So this is just going to be rock, paper, scissors. So each counselor pair off with another counselor, and we'll do 2 pairs, and then the winners of those 2 pairs will face each other. So
I got Booger.
all right.
All right.
So, well.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Hey!
Yeah,
All right. So who?
I won.
And
I won the.
all right, you 2 face off for the
Oh.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yep.
All right. So
All that training paid off.
all that training did pay off. Yeah. You get a piece of equipment.
Nice.
Let's see here. As your little prize. It is an ace. What is that? Come on. Oops. Don't want to zoom in. Let's see here. It is ace. It is a gaff pole, which is the pole you use to push a boat.
Giant pole.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Which will gain you a bonus whenever you're at the lake.
I have 2 bonuses at the lake now. Fuck yeah. Lake time. Let's go.
Yeah, so there is the campfire activity. Who wants to lead that? You could just make up a story or a song. You don't have to describe the whole story. Just give us a summary.
Someone write a sequel to Father McGillicuddy.
Yeah, what's Father McGill?
We're just going to cut to the end of the story, which goes like this. Man, door, hook.
Yeah.
Kids have never heard it. It's
Yeah.
terrifying. Very good. All right, who had a kid who perished? That's right. You got a raptured kid. And
By morning. Might not have happened yet.
All right, yeah.
I don't have to
That's
deal with the
tomorrow's
consequences
problem.
until tomorrow.
That's true. All right. Who wants to role play? Let's see here. Buck, who is busy and confused denial about hearing the bad news.
I got it.
All right. So yeah, rings. You have to
Oh, hello, yes. This is Dewey.
Yep, I'm a busy man. What do you need? Is this about the kumquats?
It absolutely is.
All right, they will be there next week. All right, I've got the paperwork right here.
I needed them yesterday.
Well, you have to tell them about
you
your
told me that
dead
already.
kid.
Oh wait, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so listen up, Sonny. Cute little girl. I really thought they had it in them to be a master thief. But as ever, the tremendous disappointment.
Look.
raptured.
Have you gotten with the Transit Authority of East Hoboken?
Here's a transit authority for you. Your child is dead.
Okay, but do we have the lease on the boxcar?
Yeah, the boxcar has always been leased.
All right, then I don't see what the problem is.
Who could?
You're
All right.
at least on a box.
All right.
Well, go get yourself some coffee. Coffee is for closers.
And I'm closing this coffee like you wouldn't believe.
All right, then. Good talking to you.
The best talk.
All right.
Click.
Amazing.
God does have a plan.
Let's see a guy, Gary Glenn Ross's own daughter's funeral.
All right.
So what do we have to do as a result of that person dying?
Nothing. It's just something you have to do when the kid. When you're the cursed one.
No.
Oh, just-
I was just curious if we were just going to stack up things that we have to do as reactions.
Well, every day something new happens.
Oh.
There's a new biblical prophecy.
Gotcha.
So there's a question I know might be
Yeah.
speeding forward. What happens when one of us loses all of our kids?
Oh, you're fired.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the worst fate.
Okay.
Lose your job.
Capitalism.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, actually, when you lose all your kids, you can beg another player for one of their kids. So your cabin at least has one
Aw.
tenant.
No, it's wait, I'm on a watch list. I don't have to deal with kids again. Bye.
Yeah. Well, you get fired. So the third day, the rivers are turning red too. So there's all
Nice.
all the bodies of water are red.
a river
The
of
evening
orange sauce.
entertainment is going to be a talent show, which should be a lot of fun. Angus turns up dead.
God
That's
has a
plan,
plan.
that plan. So
Some
God,
plans.
yeah.
Also, I was double referencing that. The GM has to say it too.
Yeah, I
so
do.
if Ross says it last, none of us take a penalty.
that's true.
I did not know that.
Yep, you're right. So breakfast. What's breakfast this time? It could just be stale Cheerios and powdered milk.
God's favorite is cornflakes.
Cornflakes.
Stale cornflakes.
Stale
Just ears of corn.
No. It's
That's lunch. Yeah.
it's definitely cornflakes because Road to Wellville shit. Like
Yeah.
that's how we keep these young
Kellogg
teenage
motherfucker.
children from doing
We
stuff.
are told that there is, a little bit of sugar we could give them to, but it's solidified blocks of powdered sugar.
Right,
Yeah.
and that means it's more likely they would masturbate.
Angus and Phyllis are back. Or sorry, Abigail and Phyllis are out of the hole.
Yay!
So they're subject to the rest of the
Also, I like the fact that they were put in the hole right now, which means that their romance only grew further.
Oh yeah,
So-
100%.
They're still in a romantic relationship. They're just not in the hole anymore.
Yeah. Now they're
Which
in
is
more
actually
danger.
going to slow down their romantic relationship, like all that
Yeah.
alone time.
Also,
Don't give them any of that shit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Also, they're now in mortal peril.
Yo,
but keep them back in the hole right now for the rest
We've
of the game.
explored each other's bodies. Can we explore this hole now?
Really, it was kind of the same thing.
Heyo. Bible study, morning meetup activities. What are you all going to be doing? Bible study, ditching the kids, or something else? Yeah.
Damn, I guess I never sharpened the sticks in the woods.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to try to break into the shack again.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Pick a camper. Roll a d6.
Junior, I don't want to send Harlan out there because he's actually good. But you can yet
Well, on a
surprise me.
4 or higher, they get a chance of getting a revelation. So yeah.
Okay, I'm sitting Junior, so I'm just rolling.
Well, this is first. You have to ditch, and then you get to break and enter.
Okay.
So yeah, there's first you find out if one of your kids dies. So yeah. 6. All right, that kid can roll over and draw a revelation. So
Okay, so roll over for Junior, and he gets a revelation.
Mhm.
That is over. That's 8 over 6.
all right, he gets a revelation. Let's see here. He gets the Jack of Clubs, which is holy smoke. Gain a bonus to roll under in the woods. Don't ask what they do out there. So holy smoke. Let's see here. Then, meanwhile, pick another kid, one of your other campers.
Okay. Blossom.
All right. Roll under, and if they fail, they go in the hole, which I forgot to mention. Yeah.
I caught under 205.
All right. You get 3 equipment cards. Do. All right. Oops. Those are the ones. Should pick from the right deck. All right. All right. So first I have 10 of spades is a group of college photos, which is blackmail. You can use this to get a camper out of the hole.
Cool.
nice.
So you might want to write that down. Then you get a 3 of clubs, which is a compass, which will help you when you're hiking. So you can spend that to get a one-time bonus on a roll when you're hiking, up in the mountain. And then a 10 of hearts, which is a slingshot. So you gain a bonus whenever you're menaced by a monster with that. So, yeah.
Menaced. Harassed. Bothered.
All right. Who knows what they want to do for their morning activity?
Yeah, I'm gonna break into the office, get one of the guns, and teach the kids to shoot.
All right. So first,
Because there's bears around here. I don't know, kids going missing. Like,
all right. So you're ditching your responsibilities
Yeah.
first. So nominate a camper.
do I have to? Yeah, all right. Yeah, Cersei. Why
All
not?
right. Roll a d6.
Let's go after these enormous ass
4.
bears.
All right. If they roll over, they get a revelation.
They tie.
Yep. So no revelation, but they're still alive. So you got that going for you.
Nice.
Now pick another camper.
Ties go to Jesus.
Do I roll over or under for him?
You roll under with them.
Under? Alright, get old Zaxton, let's go.
Oh, you failed to. No, you got your shit. So yeah, never mind. Go on. Yeah, roll under. If you fail, they'll go in the hole.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm fine.
All right. You get 3 equipment cards.
Yay! I also get to teach the kids to shoot a gun.
Yeah, it runs out of ammo, though.
Yeah, they all get to shoot once.
Yeah. Let's see
Weirdly
here.
enough, you only kept one bullet.
2 clubs.
Good old Barney Fife plan.
You find a tent, which you can use when you're hiking. You get a 10 of diamonds, which is a hymnal book, which is you can just use as a one-time bonus on any roll. They use the good book, to encourage them. And then a 5 of spades is a picture of Saint Sebastian, which gives them a bonus on a rolling over. They can use that to give themselves more knowledge. Yeah.
I wanted a picture of the actor from what is it, the Winter Soldier? Just
Oh yeah, Sebastian Shaw, yeah. Yeah, there you go, Saint Sebastian. Yeah. All right, let's
Just
see.
a Winter Soldier card.
Mitchum, what about you?
He is going to be doing a team building activity with the kids to screen and watch out for anybody as he follows Booger into the supply closet in order to get enough rope to complete the catapult.
So you're also ditching?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm using it with them, so it's a group building activity, so they're going to be watching on the outside and telling me if anybody's coming around.
Well, you're trying to get equipment or not?
I am trying to get equipment.
Okay, so first you have to ditch.
Okay.
So pick a camper for that.
All right, so...
And then just roll 1d6.
Yep, let's go with Anne. So,
All right.
They are observing you, so you are not observing.
So if you roll low, let me know.
Camper
Just let me know what you roll.
position, so, 4 under 10. So.
Well, this is just a 1d6. So
Yes,
4. 4 is they get a chance of a revelation, so roll over with them.
Okay.
So if they have a 10, you need an 11 or 12.
Yeah. I do not get that.
All right.
So.
Now pick another camper.
All right.
This is the one who's going to help you break and enter.
Okay, let's go with Abigail since they're out. So.
Okay. Yeah, Abigail and
And Phyllis.
yeah, because they're joined at the hip basically.
they are.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead and roll under with them.
Okay. Very much so.
All right. You get 3 equipment cards.
Yep.
Everyone's loading up on equipment before it runs out because there are so many cards. All right. Let's see here. 8 of spades. Contract. There is a contract written with an eldritch entity. And this is a blackmail. You could use against Mr. Vanderzelb.
Nice.
4 of diamonds. It is a flashlight, which is useful in the dark woods. I'll give you a bonus die in that one. And then a 2 of hearts, which is a first aid kit, which is medical. You can use that to treat an injury. You can remove 1 point of an injury. So, yeah, up to the original value. All right. And finally, Brett.
Well, if everybody else is doing it.
All right. Yeah. You know the mechanics. Pick a camper, roll 1d6.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be, Geo's not done anything yet. It's going to be Geo.
All right.
That's a 4.
All right. They need to roll over to get a revelation.
Yes.
All right. They get a revelation.
Yay.
That's the wrong one. Jack of Hearts. What does the Jack of Hearts do? You made a pal. Gain a bonus to roll under. Draw another revelation for a second camper. Awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. Who's this pal?
Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Dwayne!
Let's see here. I think I grabbed this one twice. Let's see here. Learn to. I think I already picked this one. Put that in my sec. Jack of Diamonds. Found Jesus.
Oh no.
Gain a bonus to
He
roll
was in
over.
the woods all along.
Yep.
Gain a bonus what?
To roll over.
Okay.
Just period. Found Jesus. Now pick another camper to help you break and enter.
Okay then.
All right. Roll under.
This is just a shed of holding. There's so much bullshit in here.
That's why Mr. Vanderstone doesn't want anybody to go in.
That's 7 under 11. It happened.
All right. Get the last 3 equipment cards.
Yay.
All right. Let's see here. 3 of diamonds, 3 of hearts, is an inhaler. Yeah.
Prescription drugs, hooray!
What does that do?
Heals an injury somehow. So it can heal 1 point of an injury.
Okay.
Then 3 of diamonds, which is a magnifying glass, which is useful in the woods.
You can cook a hot dog with that.
And then
Do I understand how it's useful in the woods?
it just gives you a bonus die one
Okay.
time. And then 8 of clubs, which is rope, which is useful in the lake, as you can imagine. So, yeah. Yeah.
Keep trying to lasso the lake. Damn it!
Yeah, so you all have now it's your third activity for the lake, and or sorry, for the day. What do you want to do for your afternoon activity?
Wait, don't we discuss what lunch is first?
Oh yeah, what is lunch? Yeah,
Cheese sandwiches, but not cheese. Cheese food.
cheese.
Processed, pasteurized American cheese food sandwiches.
Yeah, government surplus, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. From the
No, that's made from real milk.
oh God, yeah. It is the most artificial, fake, institutional cheese you've ever had.
Yep, and Wonder Bread.
And Wonder Bread, ooh, delicious stale Wonder Bread. Very good.
Anytime you
And
bite
Wig
it,
Kool-Aid.
anytime you bite into it, it starts playing the wall.
Oh yeah, heavily stepped on Kool-Aid. Like it is colored water. Like it is. There's.
There might be the faintest glimmer of purple in there.
Yeah.
Kids are mixing lake water to make it more red.
Yeah. Yeah.
Protein. Quit complaining.
Yeah.
And anytime they try to say, "Oh yeah," they start screeching in an unnameable sound. So
Oh God. Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right.
Oh.
We'll start with you, Brett. Where do you want to go for the afternoon?
Let's go to the woods, because apparently one of us has to go twice to piece together the mystery.
Yeah. All right. We head into the woods. Let's see here, Mitchum.
So, I will be going. I will also be going to the woods so we can have an alternative just there as well, since I do have the flashlight. So,
All right, 2 are going to the woods. That means, yes, one of you has to go to the lake.
I will go to the lake.
Yay! All right, and then
I am a lake goer as well.
all right.
Hey.
No one's going hiking. Fuck the hiking. 2 lake, 2 woods, 2 furious, which is fine. So lake people. Let's see here. Roll 1d6 for each camper on a 3 or less. Let me know.
All right. So my plan at the lake is I've taken
first
the
2.
speedboat, and we've got that thing that you drag behind it that people
Oh,
hold
yeah.
on to, and I am just flipping the kids
Oh,
like
yeah,
left
yeah,
and right.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 of my
Yes, sir.
campers got a 3 or under.
Okay.
It's 300, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Damn it.
Did the bonuses help for these rolls or not?
Not for these rolls. These are just to see if something actually
Quincy
happens.
and Cersei aren't doing too hot.
Okay. I'll do yours first. Let's see.
It's okay, though, because God has a plan.
Yeah, we'll find out. All right. So, do either of them have revelations?
I mean, all of them have holy water.
Okay. All right. So, let's see here. Your Quincy is subjected to mockery for
Oh,
their
no.
poor. What was it? Skiing. That was what you were trying to do. What was the activity again exactly?
I'm riding the speedboat and just
Oh, okay.
flipping them off when they're being dragged from behind.
Okay, well, Quincy makes a public spectacle of themselves.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the kids are laughing at Quincy's poor handling of they just eat it, badly. So they need to roll under, or they will lose 1 revelation.
Cool. They don't have any revelations.
Well, you said, they'll lose that 1 that affects everyone at the lake.
Oh no. Alright, well I'll use the bonus at the lake giant pole that I have.
Okay, yeah.
The holy water is they're rolling over under.
Under.
Holy water is for rolling under at the lake.
Yep. All right. So you get an advantage on that.
Do I get an extra die if I have the?
Yeah, and you pick the best.
I
two.
need another.
Oh no, you only get one.
Aw, but I have 2 bonuses at the lake. I should get 2 dice.
Aww.
Yeah, I roll 2, so
Okay.
he's fine.
All right, the other one. You have to the what is the horrible monstrosity that frightens the kids, and how do you explain it away?
I'm gonna say there is just a family of alligators under the lake, and they explain it away as no. Like, there was kids that came to this camp a week before you, and at least 3 of them were eaten by the crocodiles. And crocodiles only eat every 2 weeks, so you're fine.
All right, yeah, your kids are fine. All right, so
don't expire 1 per man.
Booger, you have 4 kids. All right, let's find out what happens. Actually, both of them. Let's see, 2 of them are just subjected to social horrors. What is your activity on the lake?
Let's see here.
Wait, so was Cersei fine, or did
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Like, I'm not using up the slingshot, but I'm so excited we finally got a weapon, and I've never actually got a fish with the slingshot. It's like, come on, we're gonna slingshot some fish.
Okay. Yeah, 2 of your kids are just really bad at slingshotting things, and the other kids are
they do it
laughing at them.
backwards into their own faces or something.
Do either of your kids have revelations?
No, Lily and Jimmy Dean do not know.
Okay, so yeah, they're just laughed at. Let's see here. However, let's see. Who is the last kid who got subjected to it? The 4th
My
kid.
boy Harlan.
Harlan will need to roll under, but with an advantage, or perish. So you get to roll 3 dice, and if you pick the lowest 2.
The lowest 2. Okay, so that's going to be 9 under 11.
All right, yeah, Harlan survives.
Okay, great.
Yay! So the monster nearly eats one of the alligators, or whatever it is, nearly eats Harlan, but Harlan manages to escape.
Cool.
So yeah, very full day at the lake. So meanwhile, in the woods, there's a full day in the woods as well. And let's see here. If your campers in the dangerous mystery. All right, so each of you just roll a d6. Let me know what it is.
4.
1.
All right. Let's see. We'll do Brett first. Any kid who has a revelation must roll under or lose it.
Okay.
And
They're both going to lose them because they have very low values. Yes, he does not roll under.
okay.
And Geo gets to roll 3, but oh my gosh, he makes
Wow,
it.
good job, Gio.
All right then.
All right. So give me the card for the one that did not make.
I never got the card.
Oh, sorry. All right. Yeah.
You're a horrible monster.
I am a horrible monster.
I demand we start again.
No.
God is a plan.
Well, I'll just reshuffle them when I get
Yeah,
to
Yahweh has a scheme.
Yeah. Let's see here. All right. So you rolled a 1?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
Each camper must roll under with a penalty or perish. If any of them survive, you've solved the mystery.
If any of them? Oh, wow.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
It's like they're all like Pikmin to you. You do my work.
Yeah, so the skin slicer, a notorious serial killer who slices the skin off of his victims,
That's the name.
it starts stalking your kids. And yeah.
All right. So we can
Old priest MacGuffin.
It's old McGillicuddy. He's
All right. But it's at a penalty for.
Yes. So you have to roll 3 dice and pick the worst 2.
Okay.
Now, if you have any items or any revelations that apply to the woods, or in this, or being attacked by monsters, which I know the slingshot would. Yeah.
I know I can remove one of the die of injuries. I do have the first aid kit, although is that just a one and done? So.
Well, none of your kids are injured.
Well, if they get injured, that's the question.
No, they're just going to die.
They're just going to die. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So it wouldn't do
We're
that.
skipping the injury.
And then,
Yeah.
does the flashlight actually apply to this one?
Yeah, you're in the woods.
Okay, so is that just a one and done, or could that be for all of them? So,
You know what? Yeah, get rid of the flashlight, and I'll say you can roll at base.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
I can do that.
You flash, yeah, you dead by daylight.
Yeah.
You flash,
That's fine.
you blind the killer, giving the kids a head start on the running away.
All right, let's try this round.
So,
Connor.
yeah.
Connor lives.
Okay.
Abaphilus.
Mm-hmm.
Abalus. Abelis lives.
All right.
Holton. Godspeed.
My God has a plan.
Holton lives.
All right.
Come on, Anne. Anne lives on a deuce. Everybody's alive.
Everyone's alive.
Everyone's alive.
Yay!
God has a plan. No, actually, I had a plan. Mitchell had a plan. Mitchell.
I'm God now.
Mitchell has risen.
He's looking up to the sky. I'm correcting your mistakes.
Mitchell has risen indeed.
And on the third day, I kicked ass again.
And took names.
Let's
And
see.
lo, did I get catty about it.
All right, so you solved the mystery. The skin slicer is no longer threatening people.
Woo!
So yeah, all of you. So
Come on, we got. How does he solve the mystery?
how do you
Come
Scooby do
on.
this shit? Yeah.
You don't gloss that.
Yeah.
That's true. So, again, as we're going into, because the place that we were trying to figure out the mystery, or the part of this, was we were going to a limestone cavern that had some First Nations carvings and pictographs, as well as history of being an old bootlegger.
Is there an albino crayfish in there?
There is one albino crayfish.
Yeah, fucking got me.
Which is one of the reasons why we can only go so far. But we were ending up, as we went in there, the skin taker tried to trap us on the opposite side. I used the flashlight to blind him. And the rest of the kids actually managed, since they avoided his varying array of knives, pinned him to the ground and beat him senseless. And because we all gained more strength on the lake by doing pod canoe racing, we were able to rope him and drag him back down to the camp to be arrested. So, or at least to
He's in the hole.
yeah, we put him in the hole.
There you go. Yeah, he's just. Yeah, all right, fair. I mean,
Until the
you
police
could call the
arrive.
cops, but yeah, no, just throw him in the hole. It's fine.
Throw him in the hole.
Yeah. All right.
Back in the hole.
Back in the hole.
Back.
So yeah, the evening comes. All the kids come back, and it's a talent show. Pick one. Each of you gets to pick one camper, and then try to roll under. Lowest value camper wins. And ties should be broken with a reroll, and whoever wins gets a revelation. So
Hell yeah.
yeah. So first, before you have to describe what their talent is, obviously. So who's ready to describe one of their which camper and what their talent is?
Hell yeah. Hermione does close-up magic.
Close up magic? Like, oh, okay. Like what's Hermione's best illusion?
It's the thing with, like, they're just, like, constantly pulling cards out of nowhere, even though they've got, like, 6 decks on their body. They just keep, like, what? They're just like,
Okay.
by the end of it, there's, hundreds of cards just on the floor. And everyone's like, yay.
Yeah.
She's not very good at it, so you can see her reach into her pocket, like, constantly. But,
turning
like,
around, just
yeah,
kind of,
it's very cute, though.
All right. Roll under.
I don't.
All right. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Not good.
It's she's just taking cards and, like, throwing them.
Yeah.
Like, she's
All right.
doing her best.
All right. Good opening act. It can only get better from here.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Brett, do you want to go next?
Sure. O'Caden's gonna yodel.
Okay.
Nice.
He does.
All right.
Under 11.
8 under 11. Margin of 3. Good. Yeah.
Phyllis, in addition to Abigail, are going to act out TikTok memes where
Oh my God.
Phyllis, it's like Phyllis is actually dancing and Abigail is doing the specific memes next to them.
That's purgatory. You're getting a little too close to the source here, friend. Do you want me to dress up as Dante?
Maddie looks so.
Kids
For
would
somebody that religiously
Kids
shows
would-
me TikTok videos when we're hanging out,
Yeah.
you have no right to say fucking anything.
Kids would do it though. They would consider it a talent. Oh god.
And you know what? Because I've seen it.
Oh.
Ah.
Aaron might be pulling from reality. You
Yeah,
don't know.
it's very
Did you lose
good.
sanity in this game? Because I think I just lost sanity in this game.
So, 5. So I got a 5. So that's under 14. So 9.
That's how
No.
numbers
They
work.
Yeah.
combined to be 11.
Yeah. You can't combine two campers the value has to be 11 or less.
11 less. Okay, so it's under. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So margin of success was what, 6?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I guess finally we have Booger.
The whole TikTok meme just makes me think of like, this is Vine, but it's like, like 2 guys sitting in confessional, 6 feet apart because they're not gay. Not gay.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to gamble here. Lillian's my lowest value girl.
All right.
I'm going to have... Their talent is that they can flip a book open to any page number you say, even books that they've never touched or seen.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, they're like, obviously someone gets a Bible up and they're like, Matthew,
666.
whatever the shit. And just like, and just rifles through and just slaps it there, and they give him a different Bible and manages to do it again without looking. That's your talent.
All right.
Now 6, and roll over.
All right, yeah. I guess it's fucking TikTok.
TikTok!
Yeah, the kids love it.
The kids do love it.
kids
They
do
don't
love
get
it.
much time on it. That's why they're really happy with people recreating the memes.
All right, so you get the Queen of Diamonds, which is Queen of Diamonds. Found atheism. Gain a bonus to roll over. So
TikTok will do that.
there is no
Yeah.
God.
There's no God TikTok exists.
Yeah. Very good. So let's see. You did lose again today. So you have to.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, at the beginning of the day. Yeah. All right, so I can either roll, but somebody else can just play the grieving parent, Karen, and you just have to explain to Karen. So yeah, who wants to play Karen? And do you want me to roll for what their mood is?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me know.
The rolling's fun.
All right, they are evasive and relieved to be child free.
Go ahead. Yeah, let's go for this.
Bill, you ought to choose who you want to play with you.
Yeah.
I didn't know the reputation of this camping facility that loses kids every week. No, you're saying poor Timmy is dead? Oh, I'm so aggrieved.
Yeah.
All right, there it is. Maddy did it.
You kind of stole it from me, but I'm not.
How do you
complaining, so.
at least break the news first? Yeah.
Hello?
Yes. Who is calling?
This is Counselor from Camp Kingdom Come.
No, I'm very, very busy. I can't pick up my daughter or child or whatever it was.
Angus, your son Angus.
Yes, my son. I'm busy.
You won't be needing to pick him up, at least not here.
Oh, you sent him home on a bus or so. That's great.
No, we've sent him to
Fantastic.
the
He's going
local
to.
mortuary.
What?
He
Right.
has passed from this mortal coil. He is an ex-camper.
Go
He
and
has
me just
joined the camp
having
Invisible.
taken out life insurance on him. That's terrible timing. Oh no, that's terrible. It's definitely dead.
Yes, he is.
Oh, thank God that he didn't suffer.
Yes,
It's
he passed quietly in the night.
Charles, we're free. Oh, sorry. You're when terrible things have happened. Anyway,
I'll leave you to
please.
your grief.
Yes, that'd be great. Get the vodka, Charles. Shakes up.
God.
That happened.
All right. Yeah. That's how the third day ends. The fourth day begins, and it is a scorcher. In fact, the sun is so scorching.
How scorching is it?
Every camper must roll under or take an injury.
Oh, jeez.
Oh God.
Campers perish on double sixes from heat stroke.
Oh my God. So.
All right. Ha.
Yeah, what is the diamond suit? I've only written over/under for them. I have written nothing else.
Diamonds get a bonus to roll under and
Hey.
a penalty to roll over.
Okay, cool.
No, they don't die. They just take a...
Injury.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you roll 2 6s, they do.
We're rolling under,
Yep.
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of which,
Yes.
Peyton dies of heat stroke.
Oh,
Yes.
God is playing.
Got his blend.
Got his blend.
got us playing.
Hey, no,
Yeah.
You get a bonus. Oh God.
Right.
Oh God.
Oh, wait. Each counselor may nominate one camper to go into the cooling center to protect from the state's effect, but they go in the hole. Evening entertainment is hide and seek. Yeah.
Okay, well, Peyton will go to the hole then. Instead of dying.
Well, if you choose that, then say you have to re-roll everyone else to make it fair.
So yeah, well, A.
So you can nominate one camper if you're willing to re-roll everything. You can nominate one camper to be safe by putting them in the hole since it's air conditioned. But then you have to re-roll everyone else.
Ugh.
Yeah. So
No, I'm just gonna kill Hunter. It's fine. I don't
You
care.
got 2 6s on that. Oh damn.
No, but like he only has 2, so I'm like, well, I definitely wouldn't have tried to roll under on him, but now he can have a 1 instead.
Okay. Yeah. He has a 1.
Fuck re-rolling everything else. I cannot be bothered.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, he's very good at rolling over now.
Yeah.
Oh, goodbye.
Or I can just kill him to save someone else being injured or whatever.
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah.
He can give a bonus.
It's true. Yeah.
Well, sorry, actually, question right now. What was the bonus on the clubs?
Let me look.
Clubs is on a 7. They survive if they're.
You have
they
to
perish.
roll 2d6, and if you get a 7 exactly, they
Okay, I was 1 over. So, nope, Holton did not make it.
Well,
So-
it'll be a separate roll. So, like, yeah.
Oh, it'd have to be a separate roll.
Well, after they die, you can make the 2d6 roll to
Okay.
see if they perish. It's a special save.
Okay.
If a club camper perishes, roll 2d6. On a 7, they survive.
Can I use the first aid kit to prevent them from dying if it went over?
No, they only get an injury if they just fail, and they only die on double 6s.
Oh, they only die on double 6s.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So, no, Holton is the only one who failed. So.
All right, then he takes an injury.
Okay.
His stat goes down by 1.
Okay, cool.
If it goes down to 0, they die.
All right.
Yeah. And if you have a medical item, you can heal that.
Yep, I will actually go ahead and heal him right now. So.
All right, go ahead and use it. Yeah. Cool.
Oh yeah, I have one of those. Gio's gonna hit the inhaler.
All right. Yeah.
That's good, man.
Yeah, puff, puff, pass.
Yeah.
I feel Jesus is in this albuterol.
Is battery acid?
All right. What's for breakfast?
French toast sticks
French
from
toast.
1983.
Oh yeah. Gotta get them out before the freezer's busted today. Like it's breaking. Can't hold the heat. Can't deal with the heat.
Yeah. And
powdered eggs. Powdered scrambled eggs.
and maple substitute.
Oh yeah, I love maple substitute.
Yeah, maple flavored syrup. Love that.
Yeah.
The flavored syrup.
Oh, not even flavor, just substitute.
Yeah.
So it's just maple is put on there for legal reasons.
Definitely
yeah.
not made from beaver anus glands.
Yes, things we found at the lake. All right, morning activities. Study the Bible. The equipment shed only has there's only one. Yeah, the equipment shed is empty now. I will tell you that. So there's no more point in that. But you can ditch. You just want to be irresponsible. You can do Bible study. Just tell me what it is, and maybe one of your campers gets a revelation.
Yeah. Actually, if I can get the now empty, that's like revolver from Will.
Oh yeah, we just left it in the woods.
Oh, thanks. So, could I say I found it and picked it back up when we were taking the skin taker?
Sure.
I'm going to have that on me, and I'm going to go ahead and take our blackmail over to Mr. Vanderbilt. So, and let's like get some information out of him. So.
Okay. Yeah, he is locked in his office. No one answers. You think he's in the Shoney's museum?
Oh, the Shoney's Museum. So, do you have to go through his office to get down there into it?
You think you're not sure? You have to put on a sack in order to like go in. You have to be blindfolded.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to break into his office I'm going to get the kid to help me break into the office so I can.
Okay.
So we can search for the secret Shoney's entrance.
Okay. Pick one of your campers and roll with disadvantage.
Right.
It's very roll under with disadvantage. So roll 3 dice. Pick the
3 dice.
3 dice. Okay. Yep.
and pick the highest 2.
All right. Let's go. So Abigail Phillips. So.
All right.
And it's rolling under or rolling over?
Yeah, you have to pick. Yeah, pick your 2 highest dice, and that has to be under what they.
Damn.
All right. Yeah, we're still good. So.
Okay. You get in, and the office is very sparse. You do not see any sign of Mr. Vanderzell. What are you trying to find?
I was something that would indicate the entrance to the Shawnee Museum. So
Okay, we'll treat this as a new mystery. You can sort of pursue this in the afternoon.
Okay.
But yeah. So yeah, you have an indication it is out in the woods. Yeah.
Okay, so at least finding the map of something else too. So
Yeah,
back to the
you
woods
find
then.
you find a kid's placard from 1995 with a treasure map on the back. Yeah. All right. Yeah. There's a new mystery in the woods now. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yay! Back to the woods.
Yay.
Into the woods.
Yeah. It mentioned something about murderous animatronic Shoney robots.
Of course.
Yeah. Will, what are you doing for a morning activity?
I'm gonna do like Bible study, but they're gonna put on a VHS tape called The Confession. So it has a picture of like, the nun in the confession booth at the top. I'm like, oh yeah, cool, it's gonna teach kids how to like profess. They turn it on and it's like, Danny, I've been a bad girl. And immediately have to turn it off and be like, so that is forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. And then I have to actually give some fucking lecture to them because this is obviously the wrong kind of DVD.
All right. Which camper did that leave an impression on?
It definitely left. Wait, am I rolling over or under?
Under.
Under? Yeah, Zaxton was
Oh, no,
real.
it's roll over. Sorry.
Over? Hunter's real into it.
Roll over with a disadvantage.
All right. I do it.
With a disadvantage? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's a 1. It's hard to not with
All right,
fucking
fair.
2 dice.
It's literally impossible to not.
He's learned to lead.
Oh no. He's
Yeah.
like, I want to be one of those guys.
Yeah, other campers in the same cabin gain a bonus to roll over.
Ross, the word is top.
Yeah. All right, so let's hear Booger. What's your morning activity?
That was a revelation, yeah?
Yeah, that was the last
I
revelation.
get draw 2, claim 1, because he is a spade.
All right, I will just reshuffle the revelations now. We can have multiple revelations. All right, yeah.
Booger takes his guys to the mountains.
Well, this is the morning. This is
Can't
before.
go to the mountains in the morning?
Yeah.
Rats. Okay.
It's after lunch.
It's after lunch.
It's Bible study. It's supposed to be Bible study.
Okay, they're studying the Bible, yeah.
All right. Just regular Bible study?
There's this great DVD.
Yeah, they have like curriculums. They have a bunch of Jack Chick comic tracks. You can just read those to them. You have VHSs of movies dubbed over with Christian shit. Jurassic.
Or just VeggieTales.
We're gonna watch
VeggieTales.
the underappreciated animated DreamWorks classic, The Prince of Egypt.
Oh, there we go. All right, yeah. All right, who's really into the Prince of Egypt?
Let's see here. Junior is.
All right. They roll over with a disadvantage.
Do not make it, no. No, I do.
All right.
No, I don't. I don't. Sorry.
All right.
Math is hard.
Math is hard. And
This is why
is that everybody? Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, Brett. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck these kids. I'm going to go into the woods and see the lovely trees.
Okay. Yeah.
If
You're
you
just
know what
ditching
I
them.
mean.
Roll a d6.
6.
All right. Who's gonna? Which camper can roll over to draw a revelation?
Dwayne!
Dwayne!
Yes, 9 is higher than 2.
All right.
What is revealed?
What is revealed to Dwayne? He's also learned to lead. All your campers have a bonus to roll over.
Nice.
Good for Dwayne. I think Aaron did his stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Afternoon activities.
What's for lunch?
Yeah, what is for lunch? Yeah. We'll say, it is corn on the cob. You have to shuck it yourself. And then they boil it. Yeah.
Is there a protein?
There is meat patties.
Textured soy protein.
Yeah. It's very good meat patties that are definitely on buns of some kind. Yeah, but you have ketchup. You have it is ketchup brand ketchup.
Fresh from the lake.
Fresh from the lake. Yeah. It's congealed. Congealed lake water.
Does it
That's
say that?
advertised like that.
Yeah.
It's congealed.
It's congealed. Yeah. Little Arial font. Yeah.
Artisanally congealed.
Yeah. All right. Afternoon activities. It's a scorcher out there, and there's a new mystery in the woods now. Following the Shoney's treasure map, guarded by murderous Shoney's animatronics for part of a prototype program that never took off the ground for reasons. But yeah, there's also the lake,
What with the murder and all?
and the mountain hiking. Yeah. Who wants to do what?
I'm going to take my guys to the mountain.
All right. So again, with the mountain, that is one. Let's see here. One roll a d6. Yeah,
A 2.
a 2. All right.
Gesundheit.
Let's see here. A camper of your choice is going to take an injury. So you get to pick which one.
Lillian, you're already kind of fucked.
What happens to Lillian?
Let's see here. Yeah, there's the classic steps on a rock the wrong way and twist her ankle.
All right, yeah. It's kind of annoying. You have to carry Lillian back.
Annoying Lillian.
Yeah. Let's see here. All right, who is going where?
Back to the woods.
Back to the woods.
We have another mystery. Yeah, we're
New mystery. All right.
Gang?
All right. Roll d6.
All right. 3.
3. All right. Who is your highest value camper?
That's tie between Connor and Abigail / Phyllis. So.
Are either of them diamonds?
Connor is a diamond.
All right. Connor has to roll under or perish.
Oh no! So.
And yeah.
All right.
It's okay, Mitchums. God has a plan.
But Mitchell has a better one. And 4, so we're good. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Stop Connor.
Yeah. So.
Nothing
Yeah.
ever
You
bad
don't find
happens
any
to
clues
Kennedy.
though. Yeah. You don't find any evidence though. You just wander around in the woods and get lost.
Okay.
Come back. Yeah. The Shoney's Mysteries table is quite dangerous. Yeah. Will.
Yeah, Will's gonna take their kids to the lake, and give them a bunch of like slingshots and water balloons. And meanwhile, he's gonna have like the fire hydrant like style hose, and it is a water fight, and it is teaching them about David versus Goliath.
Oh, that's really good. I like that.
Yeah,
No
Alright.
Moses?
Roll 1d6 for each camper on a 3 or less. Something happens to them.
Zaxton's fucked. Quincy's fine. Hermione's fine. Cersei's fine. Vesper's fine. Hunter's fine.
Okay. They have to roll under, but they have an advantage.
They do it.
All right, they don't die.
Yay!
Yay! So yeah, it's pretty intense. Which kid was it? Hunter?
It was Zaxton.
Zaxton, yeah, almost goes under for a bit, but resurfaces, covered in the bloody lake water. Yeah, but they feel quite exhilarated. Yeah,
It's fun. You just realize like the really high pressure hose when a kid's like in the lake and he can't actually like get out of the water anymore. You're like, maybe I should stop. Yeah, you're all right, buddy.
yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, he's a little lightheaded, kind of off for a bit, but yeah, that's why he doesn't realize how much danger he's in. Yeah. And finally, Brett.
Yeah, mine haven't been to the lake yet either, and I guess they probably should.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, roll d6 for 3 or less.
All right. 2 is less than 3.
Okay.
2 is still less than 3.
Uh-oh.
4 is not less than 3. 2 is less than 3.
Okay.
Numbers with Bill.
So there's 3 of them. All right. First one is, do they have any revelations?
Yes.
All right. They have to roll under with an advantage as they make a fool of themselves and all the other kids laugh at them.
Okay.
If they fail, they lose these revelations.
Yeah, they lose their revelation.
Yep.
That's sad.
You gave him the curse of self-awareness.
He learned to lead and then lost it all.
All right. Second kid.
It's okay. His business book about it.
You just have to roleplay explaining some horrific monster appearing without panicking the kids. So,
Did you guys ever see a movie called Lake Placid?
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like that. Nothing to worry about.
We gotta kill Betty White. We gotta find Betty White and kill her.
Exactly.
Yeah, kill Betty White. All right.
Thanks,
Pretty.
Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're in the clutch.
Yep.
Okay.
Then the last kid has to roll under or perish.
Right. Shit.
Yep.
Well, I have the rope, so everybody has a bonus in the lake, and it was O'Caden,
Yep.
who's on 11, so
Yep.
I like my chances. He said cursing himself. No, he did not curse himself.
All right.
6 is less than 11.
All right. Use up the rope, and O'Caden is.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. O'Caden. Yeah. Very good. Everyone makes it back. It sounds like. Yay! Let's see here. Hide and seek.
What you say?
Let's see. All right. So there are let's see here, 2 jokers. And I will shuffle in a jack, another card. Let's see here. All right. All right. So pick one card. If you pick one of the non-jokers, you're out.
Is that a joker?
Yeah, that is a joker.
Okay.
All right, you're still in. So Aaron, yeah, you left. Yeah.
That a joker?
That is a jack.
Okay, so I'm out.
All right, you're out.
That's a jack, jerk.
Yep.
You want to?
It did have a chance.
Yeah. All right.
Really glad we're not on the other end of the
left, middle,
table.
or center?
Middle, yeah.
All right, middle. Jack, you're out
Sure.
as well. So.
Yeah.
All right, and then
Only you would pick your own card.
Oh man, yeah. I feel like someone was cheating.
yeah. Chris. All right, you're out as well.
Hey,
Won it in the first round.
Default.
All right. Well, you would get a equipment. You may get a piece of equipment, but we're out of equipment. So,
God has a plan.
yeah, God has a plan.
Can I
Actually,
just
no.
get
I'll
my
just.
rope back?
Can I get the rope back? Yeah. Well, actually, here I'll just roll. I'll shuffle these cards and give you a new piece of equipment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't call
That
it a
sounds
rope
great.
back.
Let's see here.
What? Why would I even call it that?
Friend,
does
I'm
that
just
mean?
I'm just regurgitating pop culture shit. I'm at the age where I can get away with it, all right? Deal with it.
Been braided.
Do you mean that you're playing a 20-year-old, or that you are like the age you are?
Oh, I
Are you
can't-
talking in character? Or out?
You get,
okay.
Actually, I'll just give you a new piece of equipment. You get the Lazarus serum, which can prevent a camper from perishing. So you get
Sure, it has no bad effects at all.
They're fine. They're mostly
They just
fine.
see eternity. It's fine.
All right.
Also, Chris, it would be don't call it a rope back. I've been braided for years.
All right. What are y'all singing for campfire tonight? It's Mr. Vanderzelm shows up, kind of drunk with a guitar. So he's strumming something, but what kind of music?
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Yeah, it's Wonderwall. There you go.
God.
Yeah.
Very out of tuned guitar.
Oh yeah.
Play Wagon Wheel.
Yep.
Just the sight of a 60-year-old man. Oh my god.
So
Hold
for
on,
the
kids.
fifth
My
day,
name is Jonas.
the sun. You don't have to worry about being too hot anymore. The sun goes dark.
Hell yeah.
It
Great.
is. Yeah. So
It's okay. It's just summer thunderstorm.
Yeah.
We get them in this area. Definitely no chance of
It's
tornado.
a dark sun from the Dungeons and Dragons setting. Dark sun.
no.
which is an IO, immediate onset eclipse.
Yeah.
In my eyes, indisposed.
What are you having for breakfast? In the dark. Let's see here.
You know those little breakfast taquitos they have on the roller grills at gas stations?
Truck. They fell off a truck somewhere, and they got them very cheap.
Why does it say chupacabra meat?
Yeah, chupacabra.
Don't worry about it.
That's just a brand. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
For morning activities, you could do actual Bible study, get some revelation for your camper. The equipment shed is empty at this point. You could prank other cabins. You could try to encourage critical thinking.
I will encourage critical thinking. I'm gonna get like the little toilet rolls and then like cut up a carton and like do the pinprick thing so people can see the solar eclipse that is just a normal solar eclipse and teach them about planets and shit.
Yeah. You can roll with advantage for one camper. Roll over. And if they succeed, they get a revelation.
All right.
If they fail, they will be caught.
I do succeed.
All right. Queen of Diamonds. They became an atheist.
Hell yeah. They're weird.
Yeah. So they gain a bonus to roll over. Yeah. So, who's next?
Okay, I know it's pranked anybody. I guess I'll do a prank.
Okay, yeah. Who are you pranking?
I'm going to be pranking my good buddy Mitchums.
All right. Pick three of your campers. If you can roll under at least 2.
Well, I guess I'll take my highest performers. Okay, so we're trying to roll under?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need 2 out of 3.
So that's Harlan, so that's 9 under 11.
Okay.
This is Junior, that's 4 under 6.
All right.
And this is Blossom. Blossom doesn't make it. That's 10 over 4.
All right, but 2
2
succeed.
out of 3 ain't bad.
All right, what's the prank?
No,
I mean, TPing's classic.
I'm going to do like the classic, like, I'm going to get like flashlights and stuff, like stand outside their window and do like a T-pose and say, I am Christ who is risen, and I see what you're doing in there, and it's filthy.
He is risen indeed.
You've been disgusting me ever since you've been born.
No, I love it. All right. Each of them that succeeded, so your 2 that succeeded can try to roll over and draw a revelation.
Oh, Jesus, no way.
And you will take a penalty on your next roll.
Thanks.
Harlan didn't get double 6s, so fuck him.
Yeah.
And nothing for Junior.
All right. Well, everyone had a good time. All right. So, Mitchums, what about you?
God. Let's see. Again, yeah, actually, since getting sick of this right now, we're going to do a prank right back on Booger. We're going right back to our
All right, pick 3 campers.
So. Yeah, we're going to go Abigail, Phyllis, and Connor. So
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna get.
Wasn't Abigail and Phyllis one person?
Yeah, they choose one, so yeah.
Oh, so do I need to pick one else?
Yeah, you need to pick
yeah, we'll pull Anne into this, so.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, so at this point, you said I was rolling at a disadvantage on that.
For your next one roll, yeah.
One roll, okay, so.
So the prank is he's going to get 10 people,
Yeah.
and he's going to number them 1 through 11, but skip number 10. And so we're like, where's the 10th apostle?
Yeah. We'll roll for Anne first.
All right.
So, disadvantage, yeah, we're still under, so.
Okay.
So. Abigail Phyllis, Abigail, so. Barely, but they got it, so
all right.
Good. And then Connor.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and just right under. So
All right.
good.
What's the prank?
So they dealt with light. So we're going to go with more of a particular plague as I'm teaching the kids about, again, fluid dynamics in pipes, specifically switching it over.
Block drain.
Yeah, well, block drain, except that that's like near the lake.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a fish hatchery over there.
Okay.
So we're just gonna go ahead and do a flood right now with a bunch of trout, baby trout, and that's like the route.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it works.
Because Jesus said to make fishermen out of...
Yeah.
How's it go?
All 3 of them can roll.
How do you like your miracle, huh? You're gonna feed us?
All 3
That's
of
a lot of
your
fish.
campers can roll over, and if they succeed, they get a revelation.
All right, Sue.
Oh, so you couldn't afford any loaves.
All right. So
Cheap ass.
well, since our Phyllis right now, they get a +1 on the rollover. So
Great.
Because of that. Which does not help, unfortunately.
Okay.
So that's
Unless alongside that they also did an upper decker somewhere, in which case they left you a loaf.
Yeah, they put communion wafers
nope.
in the tank.
Okay.
You got really high
I
stats,
know, I didn't
man.
realize that, so it's fine. Like, so I gave that in there. Nope, no revelation.
All right. Yeah.
But
Well,
I did-
y'all had a good time. You take a
I
penalty.
did
Your
flip
next
your
roll.
house, so.
Dang.
Yeah, all right. Let's see here. I think Brett, you still need to do yours.
Yeah, Brett gives just like 0 fucks at this point,
Oh,
so
sure.
he's just gonna hang out with his campers.
All right. Yeah.
Just shoot the shit.
Roll over with a penalty. Yeah. And if pick one camper, they roll over with a penalty. If they succeed, they still get a revelation just by
Good.
hanging out.
Like, sir, what are we doing
Hanging out.
today? It's a lesson in apathy.
Dwayne. Yeah, 7 is still higher than 2.
Okay. In that case, let's say King of Diamonds. That is, they found themselves. They gain a bonus to roll over in the future. So yeah.
Neat.
Yay! Good for him. All right, 5th day. Adventure in the afternoon. Who's going where? Yeah. Was hiking the woods and the mountain.
We'll go.
Gonna, oh.
No, you.
All right. I'm gonna go hiking in the mountains. Specifically, we're gonna tackle the old rickety bridge.
Ooh, it's good.
Yeah,
It's really good in the dark too.
Yeah, like we're gonna have some fun. Like I was saving it for a really like cool day, and like this is the time.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, roll a d6.
6.
All right. Let's see. Camper of your choice falls into a strict. Yeah, they fall into a bush and hurt themselves.
Oh no!
You pick a camper to take an injury.
Oh,
Was this
Vespa.
bush burning?
Yeah, a little bit. With insects that bite.
Oh no!
Yeah.
And poison oak.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
See, you didn't remove your sandals. That's why you got hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, that was for the whole group though. So yeah, you're the rest of your campers are fine for today.
Yep. There's many like things breaking as kids are like we started just like have races who can get over it the quickest. Like
That's pretty good. Yeah.
yeah.
It's fine. Nobody is worried about this at all. That's the quintessential summer camp thing, doing insanely dangerous things and
Yeah.
being fine with it.
It's great.
Shooting arrows straight up in the air and just standing underneath. Yeah. So Booger, where are you going?
Do I have access to the mountains?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go to the mountains. I'm going to use this compass, damn it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Your lowest valued camper must roll under or perish. The bear is back.
Lillian.
Oh no, not the bear.
And you have a disadvantage.
Oh, well, Lillian's at a 2.
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible to roll under, right?
You can match it, right?
Yeah. If you roll another
But
one.
not with a
no,
penalty.
with a 2. Yeah.
Well, no, you could roll triple. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's done.
Because God has a plan.
Yep.
God has a
God has a
God's
plan. Ah.
Ran afoul of the serial crusher.
Yeah. So narrate what happens to poor. Which one was it?
Lillian.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking bear couldn't get enough of those golden crisps. Just, so like, I am so stupid that I don't understand that the compass doesn't have an on button.
Yeah.
So, I'm like trying to talk to these kids and be like, could you show Uncle Booger how to get this done? And like, they're like, it's magnets. It's not really, there's
Fucking
kind of
magnets.
electricity involved, but no, sir.
How do they work?
And meanwhile, Lily's just kind of like, I don't know, just checking out like an interesting pebble.
Yeah.
And then just, the shadow consumes her, and just as she looks around, she just, all she sees is a cute little tail coming down.
Yeah. R.I.P. Lillian. God has a plan. So let's see. Mitchum.
Since everything else is complete on the catapult, we have to actually do testing. So we're hauling it out to the lake.
Okay, yeah. Roll a d6 for each camper.
Yep.
And you need, let me know, everyone that is a 3 or less.
Although it's very important to note right now, since
Yeah.
it's the prototype, and we need to keep house solidarity. We've put an image of a skull with a mohawk on it, with the phrase that says "Careful Icarus" next to it.
Nice. That's all right.
Alrighty. So rolling under, going first. Connor's fine.
No, it's 1d6.
Oh, yeah, right, 1d6.
Yeah, so start over.
Yep, fine.
So what would you roll?
I was
6.
6. So,
Okay, yeah.
6. So I know we're going for the
Okay.
one. So
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
6 again.
6 again for Abigail Phyllis. Holton's going back down again. We'll find out what happens. So
All right. Holton must roll under or perish.
all under a parish. All right. So come on, Holton. Holden does not. So
Holton.
God has a plan.
God has a plan.
God has a plan.
Chris has a penalty on his next roll.
All right, so please describe what Holton's poor
So
tragedy.
as they're putting the projectile, which is a painted, also a very large painted rock that they found when going out to the woods to try to search for the Shawnee bear. Holton is trying to do it. Connor is thinking like, "Oh, I have it hold down. No, oh, I can't let go. What? Let go. What? Let go." And he lets go of the rope. And he goes into the lake.
Yeah.
And as he does that, the rock flies away from him, so it doesn't crush him. But as he nears it, one of the impossibly large alligators just comes up and snaps
Oh,
him.
sure. Yeah. Very badly. It looks very cheaply CGI.
Exactly.
It's very
So
real.
He just disappears.
So, yeah. Holton is gone. All right. Keep rolling for the rest of your campers.
I hold him.
Yeah.
You'll be
You're going to have to, yeah.
All right. Anne's fine.
All right.
If not traumatized.
All right. That's all your campers?
That's all my
All
campers,
right.
so.
Yeah, we're fucking going to the woods.
Yeah. Got to find that Shoney's
Yeah.
treasure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see here. Roll a D6.
6.
You find evidence leading, yeah. If
Oh
you
my
find
God.
one more piece of evidence, you'll be able
Start a fucking podcast.
Yeah. You find a trailhead leading underground into a bunker door. An underground bunker in the woods. So,
Don't worry, kids. Nothing bad ever happened in an
Yeah.
underground bunker in the woods.
Yeah. Well, you haven't figured out the combination to open the bunker, so if you find the second piece of evidence, that'll be the combination that'll solve the mystery. Ooh. But yeah.
I know how we can do this. So.
Yeah.
What?
I know how we can do this. We're good. So.
Yeah. So, what's for dinner? As you all come back,
Hamburger helper.
hamburger helper. Yeah,
Oh
classic.
no, it's a
Hamburger hinder.
no.
Yeah, that's the cheaper version.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the hamburger hinder.
All right. So for
Mozzarella
evening
surprise.
entertainment, Mr. Vanderzelm has given the counselors the choice. So you can choose from any of the things you've done before: capture the flag, tug of war, talent show, or hide and seek.
We didn't do icing, did we?
Yeah, that was one. That was where you
card.
picked the
It
cards.
was
Oh,
literally
okay.
the
Yeah.
last one we did.
Yeah.
Let's do capture the flag again.
Okay.
Other teams this time.
All right.
I'm with Booger.
All right. Yep.
I
So
stick to you.
Oh no, I don't want the nerd on my team.
Yeah.
They're weak.
each of
That's
you,
why I talked fast.
one person from each side, gives a speech to the campers, and
on
then
track, right?
yeah. All right. Oh, so you have a speech figured out?
I might.
Oh, nice.
Oh no.
Right, I'm gonna say Will just knows we're gonna lose because we have the nerds on our team, so he's gonna make the nerd do the speech.
All right.
We're both searching for speeches.
Oh, you're so. Oh, for God's sake!
I know. I have literally done this on RPPR before.
Oh, sure.
But I'm going to do it again.
No.
Campers, all this stuff you hear about us not wanting to play Capture the Flag is a load of horse dung. Campers loved Capture the Flag. All real campers loved the sting and clash of capturing the flag. When you were kids, well, anyway. Campers love a winner, will not tolerate a loser. Go get that fucking flag!
Perfect. Yeah, they run out to try and capture the flag. All right. So, Mitchum, what's your speech?
Just stands up there nervously. The magnificent bastards who read their book.
Yeah.
Walk out.
All right. Each of you pick one camper, roll under, and tell me what your margin of success is, or if you fail. Oof.
Under if you tie, it still works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm good.
All right.
So my margin is 0.
Okay. Yeah.
So margin's 2.
All right. So 2,
2.
and you got 0 because you
Right.
failed. Yeah. Or
Total.
no.
Yeah, I mean, we have a team fail.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah, both of you. Yeah, that team wins.
Yep.
'Cause- Yeah. Yay.
Yes.
Yay.
Read the book.
Yay.
I high five Zaxton, who was just doing nothing but throwing dirt in people's faces again.
Well, your choice to be my friend is already paying off dividends, isn't it?
God has a plan.
God has a plan.
God has a plan, and it doesn't involve you.
All right. So, one of your campers, Mitchum, yeah.
Yep.
Jack of Hearts, he made a pal. He gains a bonus to roll under.
Nice.
And his pal gets Queen of Spades. You've learned to listen. The counselor applies a bonus to a camper everyday breakfast.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And then, let's see here. Will, let's see, Jack of Clubs is Holy Smoke. Gain a bonus to roll under in the woods.
Nice.
Don't ask what they do out there.
Did we just drop the phone calls for dead?
Oh no, they're coming up. They happen after campfire.
All right.
Yeah. I'm not gonna miss that. So the capture the flag, then campfire. What kind of story or songs are you doing at the campfire?
Again, I will cut to the end.
Yeah.
Then who was phone?
Ah! The kids are terrified. All right, who lost a camper this time?
Yep.
Yep. Didn't anybody else? Did you lose a camper this day?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, we'll do your phone call first.
Okay.
Let's see. You have to deal with Dave,
Okay.
who is paranoid and anxious they'll be blamed. So who wants to play Dave?
I got it.
All right.
Mr. Horfordowitz?
How did you get this number?
Well, I'm part of your...
Are you with the feds?
No, sir. I'm part of your son's camp, so you registered as...
That sounds like a
emergency
fucking fed thing.
So, well...
Pocket sand! Oh, wait, you're not here.
I know. Well, technically we do get grants from the federal government, but it's
I
not a case,
am not Dave or Horowitz. I am his lawyer, Russ T. Shackelford.
Okay, well, Mr. Shackelford, I need you to relay a message to to this parent about their son. They unfortunately have had an accident that they had.
I have no son.
Okay, then. Click.
All right. All right. So let's see here. Booger. You have to deal with Peachy Sue, who is drunk
Hell yeah.
and litigious. Wants us to do a lawsuit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take Peachy.
Well, no, let somebody else do. Maddy, do you want to do this?
Sure.
Peachy Sue,
Peachy Sue.
drunk and wants to do a lawsuit about it. So give Peachy Sue the news.
All right, madam. Hi, this is Dewey Bugersville, your lovely daughter's counselor, and can't keep
I'm
it down.
so glad that she's having a lovely time.
Not anymore, she ain't.
What do you mean? I paid good money for my daughter to have the best education.
Well,
Who's
you're about to find out
called?
that investment's not going to have too much of a dividend, because I'm calling to tell you that your daughter has perished.
What are you telling me?
Well, I'm telling you that there's an enormous bear with a giant dumper that's running around and mashing kids into it. And your daughter was its latest victim.
So she died in your care.
In my care, being sat upon by a giant bear.
This has been recorded, and I will be suing the company for millions.
People ought to hear this story.
All right, we'll get to the documentary, and it'll be great.
I kind of want Chris to do all the time. Oh my god.
All right, well, I did my job.
You did. Yeah. All right, the 6th day, it is coming to an end.
Oh no.
Because now it is a little different.
Oh, no.
What?
Mr. Randers, I was like, well, there have been some unfortunate accidents, some incidents, and I'm not entirely pleased with the results of
I
what's
heard
going
you're being sued.
Incidents and accidents?
I'm tired of your shit,
Lies
is what
and
I'm saying. I hired 3 new counselors. I got some new kids with them. And he shows you 3 very Innsmouth looking frog faced, like
Nice.
freaky mutant people.
Yeah.
And they have a bunch of kids that are clearly like worshiping Cthulhu. Like, I ain't for talking. Like, it's the whole thing.
All right, sir. But if you were to say this right now, that's like, you can hire these right now, but is this the contract that you hired them with and show them the blackmail piece?
All right. So with that, you can all your diamond campers are protected from being converting to evil. So everyone else who has a diamond camper must roll over at disadvantage or be converted to evil.
Nice.
Oh boy, no.
Wow. Snake eyes. That happens.
All right, so this is treated like perishing, but you can save them in the evening. You can bring them back with the holy war that's in the evening activity. So don't write them. Just mark that they've been converted to evil. So
My campers are fine.
yeah. So yeah, with the 6th day, yeah, you just eat breakfast and you get out. You have to plan for the holy war coming up tonight. You don't have time for morning.
Oh, man.
Meetup, yeah.
This evening's camp activity will be a blood space war.
Yeah, basically.
I'd be happy I built that catapult.
Yeah, so each of you needs to go out and prepare for battle for the evening. But yeah, it's going to the woods, going to the lake, or going to hiking. Yeah, same thing. Mountain, lake, or woods. Yeah.
There's a bunker in them there woods.
There, yeah, you head out to the woods. Then, Mitchum, where are you heading to?
I'm also heading to the woods because we have an untapped weapon there that has taken out us so many kids, and I think it can do. We're going to capture a bear to use on the catapult.
Okay.
We're going to fling
So
it
bolt
into
right.
the Innsmouth.
All right. Yeah, Will?
I'm going to take the kids down to the lake, and we are going to take the leftover hamburger meat, in quotation marks, and we're going to try catch a gator.
Oh, yeah, powerful weapon, yeah. And Booger.
Nothing could go wrong.
For capturing the cereal crowd.
Go to the woods.
All right, 3 of you go into the woods. What could go wrong? All right, each of you in the woods can roll d6. Tell me what you get.
1-0.
Good.
5.
1.
All right.
Ooh, that's probably not good.
Both of you. Let's see here. You find the bunker doors open, and the Shoney animatronic murder bots are as they're attempting to leave to go out to seek prey. So both of you can solve the mystery if any of your campers survive. Yeah, so both of you have to roll under, each of you must roll under with a disadvantage or perish. If any of your campers survive, you've solved the case.
Okay. I have a slingshot. Can I use that here?
Yeah, that'll negate the penalty.
Cool.
And Connor has his his pal, so that should negate it to a regular roll. So
For him.
for him, yes, that's
Yeah.
I have a magnifying glass. We're solving mysteries.
Yeah, you got a different one, so you'll be
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. They both rolled 1. So
Okay, I thought he rolled a 5.
Yeah, so Connor survived.
wait, did you roll a 5 or a 1?
I rolled a 1. So.
Yeah, and you rolled
I
a 1.
misheard.
Yeah, we both rolled 1. So yeah,
All right.
you're good. So all right. Thankfully, Abigail and Phil still rocking it.
Okay.
So. And still alive by 1. So
Okay. Did any of your campers survive?
Only Harlan.
Only Harlan.
Damn.
All right.
no.
So God had a plan?
God had a plan.
God had a plan. Has a plan. Yeah. All right. So, do any of your campers eat it?
Nope, everybody survived.
Everybody survived.
So.
Okay. Even with the disadvantage. All right. So, first off, Booger, narrate what happens to your kids. They perish.
Man, they're just so excited. They're just like, oh man, it's just like Five Nights at Freddy. It's so real, dude. And, they're trying to get their little smartphones out and take pictures and put the little goddamn Instagram filters and shit. And, they're just, the monster's just overtaken them. They're like, you're using Satan's device. It's working.
Yoink.
Yeah, they just get caught by these horrid little monsters, and I guess I'm just eating popcorn or something.
Yeah, you're trying your best. There's a lot to keep track of. You saved Harlan at least, yeah.
Maybe I'll survive.
All right, so Yeah, you all will get an advantage in the Holy War as you find the treasure of the Shoney's Museum, which has priceless Shoney's artifacts, which your kids have never heard of Shoney's. Yeah.
The last remaining thing, it's like buffet macaroni and cheese. The only edible thing within miles.
Yeah. So Brett,
Yes.
one camper of your choice must roll under with an advantage or take an injury.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So, but you do find evidence. You find the combination lock, so you're also able to get it. So you'll also have an advantage in the whole war.
Yay.
Yay! Yeah. So it could either be offensive or defensive. So do you want a defensive advantage or an offensive advantage?
Offensive.
Okay. Chris?
Defensive.
All right. So yeah, for you, it's a stab-proof vest. So yeah, and
Can I say one of the animatronics we managed to rewire to our side?
yeah, there we go. Yeah, something like that. And what about you?
I will also take a stab-proof vest.
All right. Very good. And let's see here. You went to the lake.
Like, yeah.
Yes. All right. Roll a d6. This time you only let's see here. Yeah, D3 or less. Roll d6, and for each 3 or less, something happens to one of your campers.
Cool. So the plan is the lake is actually more like a dam, so we're raising the thing, and we're just going to get rid of all the water in the lake so we can see the alligator better. Then we'll capture him.
Okay.
All right, so what, 3 or less on things. Cool.
Yeah.
I have to roll 3 or less, or I don't want to roll 3 or less?
You don't want to roll 3 or less. It's
All
for
right,
each camper you have.
All right, Zach's can get a 1.
All right.
Quincy gets a 6. Hermione gets a 1. Cersei gets a 4. Vesper gets a 5. And Hunter gets a 4. So Zaxton and Hermione both got 1s.
Okay. Let's see here. The first one, Zaxton.
Yep.
You have to roll. Does he have any revelations?
Yes.
All right, he needs to roll under, or he will lose them as he is subjected to psychic horrors or monstrous horrors. He sees the gator up close, eating a corpse, and it terrifies him.
All right, I have a bonus at the lake, so I'll be using 3 dice, and I'm rolling under.
Yeah.
I make that. That's a
Okay.
2.
Who's the second one who rolled the 1?
Hermione.
She must roll under with a disadvantage or perish.
She does by 1.
With the disadvantage, so it's rolling 3 dice.
But I have an advantage at the lake,
Okay,
so
okay.
it cancels out.
Okay, yeah, that's true. All right, and no one else rolled a 3 or less?
No.
All right, yeah. And you capture a gator.
Hell yeah! He's on the end of my giant pole that I had before.
Yay! All right. So, the stakes are somewhat higher now. The false counselors have riled up your campers with lies and blasphemy. It's time for a holy war. Let's see here. So it's a bit like capture the flag, but I will be competing too.
Oh no!
And so we'll do this actually in turn. Actually, it's more divided. So there's 3 false counselors and 4 of you. So we'll just I'll go around each of you one at a time, as each of you is dealing with one of your squads. So I will roll 2d6 and you will roll 2d6. If you got an advantage, I think all of you got some kind of advantage. Yeah. So you. If you have a defensive advantage, you can survive being stabbed once, and without consequence, without ticking that. If you have an offensive advantage, you get advantage on this roll. So and so this is just going to be an absolute dice roll. We're not looking at campers' values since this is counselor stuff. So I'm just going to roll 2d6. We'll do you first, and so roll 2d6, and we're trying to roll under. So what'd you get?
Let's see. This is 9.
All right. So I got a 5. So in the first round, and I succeed, and so I stab you, but your stab proof vest protects you the first time.
Wow.
So second round, one of the other counselors is going after you. Now
All right.
you have the gator, so you get to roll 3d6.
Hell yeah! And I'm trying to roll low.
Lower than I am.
Low. All right.
And I rolled an
I
8.
got a 3.
All right, you succeed. So you can. Do you have any converted? Did any of your kids get converted into evil?
No.
All right, so you can just stab one of my Faust counselors.
Hell yeah. Stab him in the face with my gator.
Yeah, basically, yeah. You feed him to the gator. So one of the 3 Faust counselors is dead.
Hey, murder is okay.
Yay!
The kids are learning so much.
Yeah. So let's hear Mitchum.
All right. Yeah, I'm going on the offensive with the. That's like the catapulted Shoney Robo Bear. So.
Yep. So you get 3 dice and pick the lowest 2, and I just rolled my 2d6. I got a 5.
All right. Oof. Yeah. No, I don't have anything. My lowest is going to be a 7.
7.
So
All right. So you were stabbed.
Okay.
So that means you're not dead, but
I'm stabbed in the Holy War. So
you can lose the ability to use equipment as you're no longer able. You have to. Your kids are carrying you around in a stretcher.
Oh, no.
And you're directing. There's 2 counselors left. So yeah.
All right, here we go.
6.
Also 6.
All right, ties. We will just reroll.
All right.
You can roll 3 dice, right? Because
No, you use
No,
the
I
defensive.
right. Yep.
I got an 8.
I got a 6.
All right. Do you have any converted kids?
Yes.
Do you want to rescue them, or do you want to stab this counselor?
I want to stab this counselor.
All right.
Hey, murder is okay.
All right. So there's 1 counselor left. And he's coming.
God has a plan.
Got it. Yeah. So go ahead and roll again.
Coming after me again. Okay.
Yeah. Just going rotating.
6.
7. You get. Yeah. You can stab the counselor unless you have converted kids. Did any of your kids get converted to evil?
Did your
No.
one kid get converted to evil?
All right. Yeah. You get to stab the last counselor.
Must I? Why would I want to?
Well, he's trying to stab you.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I'm not like that. I'm just, you don't know what you're doing.
Well, you kind of have to. He is trying to
Can
stab
he
you.
convert someone else's kid back?
Yeah, you could. You could do that. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. Yeah. All right. So he's coming after you again.
Hell yeah.
Also, Gio is
Gator
no
time.
longer evil.
Yay, we saved a child.
All right. Yeah. This is easy for you. A 10.
5.
All right.
I stab him with the gator.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, a stab with a knife would have been a lot less painful death. Oh, the
All right,
agony.
anyone who is still converted evil, they are lost. They are perished. As they. All right.
God has a
I guess I
plan.
was the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God has a plan.
Thanks, Booger.
Yeah. All right. So anyone who lost a kid, you're gonna have to make some calls.
He didn't lose a kid.
Yeah.
I thought you lost some kids during this day.
No, I mean, like I lost like 3 kids due to that. Where did I lose those 3?
The murder bears. The
bears.
robots.
The
Yesterday.
robots got them. Yeah.
Yeah. That's part. This is all the same.
Oh,
day.
So
that's
like, yeah, I did a
all-
phone call for Lillian and Sonny, but I didn't do a phone call for those 3 who got.
Damn,
Okay,
for the
yeah.
3.
The
Oof.
3. Yeah. That's a lot of phone calls.
Do it on a conference call.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You all. I'm not gonna roll. You all pick a parent. You 3 are the parents.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you're on the phone. You call all 3 of them at the same time to say. So yeah.
All right, so like we got to get this quick because I'm making a long distance call. They're gonna fucking get me. So the thing of the matter is like, well, there's a bunker in the woods, and there's like freaking robots out here, and you know we don't know if it's magic or the devil or Satan or Diablo or Beelzebub
Those are all
or
kind of the same
Mephisto
thing.
or.
Oh my god, what are you saying? The devils have converted our children?
Well, they said it. So,
I was told there was a cash payout for any kind of indemnity that was revolving around demonic robot bears.
I mean, like it's a cash payout, but the money's in like rations. I mean, it's worth what we say it is.
It's like only if I can trade it off at a convention, and I need to have that mailed to me immediately.
Yeah, absolutely. I do mailing all the time. Mailing is my passion.
It's hard with UPS right now. Aren't you about to strike? What the hell?
All right.
Strike that notion from your mind, good sir.
Oh,
All right.
man, if I had a nickel for every time.
That you lost a kid? Well, you'd be 5 cents richer now.
Damn.
Very good.
Anything else? I can do some crowd work.
Thanks for
Whose
being here all week.
life can I ruin today?
So there's the Holy War goes on into the night, so there's no campfire singing.
Aww.
Thank God.
Yeah, and the seventh day rises. It is the end of days. It
Yay.
is the. In fact, there's nothing. In fact, you have to get out of the camp. It is smashing and splitting into three. The camp kingdom come becomes untenable. Mountains crumble. Islands sink. The camp splits into fractured, tortured landscape. No normal activities take place. You must lead your campers to safety. You must get them to their parents. So in this final...
That seems like an oxymoron.
Yay.
Well, you need to get them out of your responsibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that does sound more like the teenagers,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we can enjoy the apocalypse in peace.
So this is simple. It's a hike. All of you have to make it. All of you roll 3d6 and tell me anything that rolls less than... anything that is a 4 or less.
I got 2 4s.
I have a single 2.
Okay.
1, 2.
1-1.
Okay. So we'll do your 2 events first. Let's see here. Each camper must roll under or take an injury, Chris. And then the camper of your injury choice takes an injury. Your kids are just getting the shit kicked out of them.
All right, Harlan made it.
All right. Yeah, you made it.
Yay!
Yeah,
But then he has to take one injury, right?
yeah, he has to take 1 injury. So what is his value at?
Now he's at 10.
Oh yeah, he's fine. Let's see here.
I got a bug bite.
You let's see. Your camper with your lowest value has to roll under or perish. It's that bear again.
It's a 1, so...
Yeah, narrate what happens to this poor kid.
Yeah, no.
Now remember, there's 2 children smashed up against his buttocks.
Let's go for the truck.
Yeah, he is just purely gonna be like,
Which kid is it?
Hunter.
Hunter. Yeah.
He started with 3, is now at 1, so you can't roll under.
Yeah. So narrate what happens.
So we're gonna be like walking through, and it's we're going over the crickety bridge, and we hear the bear, and like it is like trying to cross the bridge with us, and we realize Hunter just like, go on without me, I'll save it. And like, it
Good
leads
guy,
the
Hunter.
bear, and like they both fall, and it's a giant ravine.
Yes.
Aw.
Hey, God has a plan.
Yeah, God. Let's see here.
Man, I was doing so well. All of my people were alive.
Oh. All right. Let's see here. Your lowest value. Yeah, it's also your lowest
same
value. Yeah.
2, yeah.
Let's see. Like technically and so.
Yeah, 10, damn.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So roll underneath that.
Mhm.
So that was at a disadvantage.
No, straight up.
Straight up. All right.
9. Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And finally,
Scott with a 1.
camper of your injury receives a injury. So yeah, I think
Counter receives the choice.
an
Okay,
injury.
I know, but it works
Yeah.
so well.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Let's see here. So after the final hiking rolls, you all reach the drop-off spot. The surviving campers return home. Describe what happens to their lowest value surviving camper as they grow up, forever changed by their time at camp. You can. You all have at least one surviving kid, so you don't have to eulogize any of your favorite camper instead. You've survived, but you're out of a job. September beckons. What will you do now? It's just an epilogue and
Adjunct teaching.
Just go work on Dad's car lot, I guess.
Yeah. A world has ended. The veil has been lifted. The apocalypse is complete. What did we learn this week? But we'll start again with Booger, good old Booger. Who is your lowest? Well, Harlan is your only surviving camper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how was Harlan changed? Did Harlan improve or learn anything?
Harlan's psyche has been irrevocably changed for the rest of his life. However, that's going to provide him so much material when he becomes the hot new sensation, the sci-fi author.
Nice.
And what happens to Dewey? Does he just go?
Let's see here. Yeah, Dewey just tries to reacclimate to like the most boring life he could imagine because every time that he crosses paths with the church even slightly, it just fucks him up.
Yeah, fair enough.
These people are all about blood and thunder and weird shit.
All right. Will, who is your lowest value?
It's equal between 3 people: Quincy, Vesper, and Cersei.
All right, you can pick one of them.
I'm gonna say Cersei. She was real into like the zip line and the rickety bridge thing, and she takes up fucking rock climbing and like becomes like Olympic level.
Oh, nice.
Just climbing away from the problems.
Always
If
gotta
you're
be
on the
ready
wall,
for
you can only think about the wall, so it's fine.
Yeah, gotta be faster than bear.
Yeah.
Better climber. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. What about you, Will?
Okay.
Will, he finally hears back about the college scholarship for football, because sports are the only thing he hears about, like, really cared about, and, he got in at, like, a low level whatever, and it does not make much of a career, but he tries.
He tries. All right. Mitchell.
He ends up coaching Cersei.
Yeah, there you go.
So, like I said, Anne was the lowest one of that. I'm actually going to say she actually has a rather normal life out of this because realistically, a lot of the attention went on to Abigail and Connor as like these star athletes. So she just managed to she realized escaping this was pretty much the worst thing in her own life, and she could just retire to a quiet little life of doing, basically as a CPA, just being as boring as possible and denying any of her children's requests to go to camp because they know what that leads to. So
yeah, fair.
And Mitchell. Mitchell is irrevocably changed by his experiences here, and instead of actually going to teaching, goes back into school, learns both mechanical and electrical engineering because during the whole thing, he is convinced the Shoney Bear mechanic regained consciousness and ran back into the woods somewhere. So, anticipating his return, he has become somewhat of a recluse as he's developing his own counter to this, utilizing the remains of the Rock-afire explosion.
So Unabomber. You're saying he became
Yes.
Nice.
With Joe Kaczynski mode.
Brett.
Dwayne finds internet dance stardom on TikTok and embraces it and goes viral.
Yay.
And Brett is arrested in conjunction with a coup attempt on the government.
Oh, no.
Damn.
Because even in the apocalypse, it can always get worse.
It can always get worse. All right, yeah. So that's Cap Kingdom Come. What'd y'all think?
Fun, yeah.
This is incredibly goofy.
Yeah. I mean, it was meant to be goofy.
Yeah, enjoyable. Like
again, it reminded me a little bit of Dungeon Crawl Classic.
Oh, sure.
That's like with your student funnel in this case, or camper funnel.
Yeah, I like the basic mechanics. I think the formula of every day, it should have been a little more open ended. Like,
I think the only thing I would change, at least I guess for play, is that do they actually have handouts specifically for showing like what the suits do? So. Yeah.
It's in the PDF.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I was like having that would have been maybe just a little more helpful too, because I was kind of like Maddy looking back, trying to remember which suit was giving. It's in the PDF, but this was made for a game jam, so it's not like a game that was developed polished.
over. Yeah, it's not polished.
How dare.
But I thought I really like the hand playing card mechanics of
absolutely.
getting a little squad of dudes and each having their stats all represented by one playing card.
It's very much like you want someone with a really high number and you want someone with a really low number. Like I had a lot of 6s, 7s, and 8s, and I'm like, well, all right.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, maybe a drafting mechanic or something. Yeah. I could take some of the mechanics of this game and do something more interesting or like more complex.
Yeah.
Take that, authors of this game.
Oh, I mean, they made it for a game jam.
I could make it better.
Damn. Got me. All right. Chris, any thoughts?
Oh, yeah, I had fun. Yeah, just, great for an improv.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So.
Yeah. Because you could easily retheme this also from like biblical thing to like sci-fi invasion, zombies,
Whatever
yeah.
like so it's survivor.
Any kind of big apocalyptic thing.
Having some kind of like the squad, the cabins, whatever, like a point system or something like that would have been fun. Like, you won tag, so
and maybe
you
get
get
some bonuses on there if you can get one up on your your fellow
Yeah.
players, just because it did kind of feel mildly perfunctory. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I wanted to fuck with people just because they were there to fuck with.
the morning activities are a little less well thought out than the main
I
afternoon.
mean, they were fun to roleplay.
We really rolled with it, just kind of figuring out stuff we could do with forwarding the plot if necessary. So, is it set like on a specific amount of days, or just if you
7 days?
7 days. Okay, so
Which felt, I mean, for this particular scenario, like by about the fourth, like it was pretty long in the tooth. As far as
I
just
felt
the
like
general-
maybe shortening up a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I kind of skipped some of the things at the very end. So
Try to speed run to get your counselor killed before the 7th day.
yeah. Well, you get fired, really. Yeah, get all your kids killed. Hope for low value. So everyone's like, roll under. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah. I'm free. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, thank you all so much for playing. And we'll talk to you all later. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.
Bye.